And welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. Hey!
There we go.
Something's not right?
Hello?
Does it sound weird in your headphones?
It sounds a little odd, like it's flat. A little flat.
Something's going on.
Who is effing with the equipment?
Oi.
Equipment.
All right, well, welcome to the O&A Show. We'll try to figure it out. I don't know if we're in pre-delay, post-delay.
Don't worry. Look who's here. Look who's here to save the day. It's Pete Johnson.
Pete, back from vacation. That's where we're supposed to be, Pete?
Yeah. You're good.
Well,
is everything good, Pete?
Anthony says that it sounds a little flat in the
Now
headphones.
it sounds better.
Some Q-tips.
Some Q-tips. It's my ears is what Pete said. Oh,
that's funny, Pete. Gotta get you some Q-tips.
He's almost done. He can't wait. He's heading toward retirement.
He's so close now.
Less than a year to go for Pete.
He is almost there.
Now what's going on with Jim Norton's headphones, Pete?
He broke them. There are more because they hurt my ears. He broke them.
Oh, my God. Your headphones hurt your ears?
I don't like that pair. I can't wear them. I can't wear them.
Like a vice on your head?
They're digging in my ears. I got little ears.
Yeah, a little too tight?
Yeah.
I'll loosen them up for you.
No, I wish the other pair that's laying around. That's all.
All right, there you go. Everyone set to broadcast?
I'm fine.
Pete used to fix the Morse code machines on the old Navy ships.
Dot, dot, dash, dash, dot.
Oh,
dot, dash, dot.
What do you do now? Touch it. Yeah, why do you have to touch guys, bro?
He'll walk right up behind you and put his hand on your neck and just start squeezing your neck and talking to you. And
We've
you're
all
like,
been talking. You make us all uncomfortable.
Really? Like when I put on socks and sandals and read Playgirl in the back room? Is that when I make you uncomfortable?
Now we got to explain, you ass.
Mine went right in the garbage pail. I didn't
hey, man,
even
I
take
whipped
it
it out
of
as
the
a
envelope.
joke, and you know that. Help me out here, Anthony.
That was a good 5 to 7 minute perusing.
That was
perusing.
Well, you know, sometimes a joke takes some time to develop.
I don't know why they sent us Playgirl.
Yeah, Playgirl has decided to send us their magazine.
I went to the mailbox. I looked in it. I saw Playgirl magazine. And you know how they open it up upstairs or wherever they do the mail to make sure there's no anthrax in anything still?
Yeah.
I think that scene's over. You could just deliver the mail now. I saw it was Playgirl and right in the garbage pail. I mean...
And you walked in, though, and you said, did you get your Playgirl?
Did you get your Playgirl? And Opie goes, yeah, I'm looking through it now.
No, shut up. I was gonna set up a nice gag, you know, because you could come in a little later than me, and I was gonna be at my desk with the Playgirl all open and happy and stuff. What's the difference, though? Now I got High Society in my hands, okay?
Yeah.
What is the difference?
You're looking at girls performing on men.
No, I understand, but that's junk.
But that's a huge mule right there on that page. But see, the girl with her face wrapped around
that takes the gayness out of it, obviously.
That's different than just the
but
guy.
But you're still looking at a guy's mule.
In Playgirl, the guy at half-mast with his arms behind his head, slightly turned at the waist.
How did you know?
Because I saw when you were looking through it.
Dick.
You held up that picture to me.
It was uncomfortable for everybody.
It certainly was.
So thank you. I got to hand it to High Society, though. They have Ja Rule getting a Hummer in this thing. And if you look really quickly, actually not even really quickly, that picture looks real, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
It's Ja Rule completely naked. You don't see his junk because there's a girl's head in the way, and she's completely naked, and you don't see any of her naughty parts.
No, she's on her knees.
And it says, diminutive gravel voice rapper Ja Rule has reportedly been bragging to anyone who'll listen that he banged Jennifer Lopez. See, this girl's supposed to look like Jennifer Lopez with the hair and the bootay.
Does from the back.
Does look like her, right?
Yes.
But of course, High Society's not going to tell you, first of all, that this is a fake picture and this isn't Jennifer Lopez. According to the National Enquirer, the minuscule MC who collaborated with J-Lo on the songs I'm Real and Ain't It Funny told troops at a German air base that he'd gotten a singer in the sack and she was wild.
Wow.
Ja Rule flat out said he had sex with Jennifer Lopez, and he openly bragged about it in front of anyone who would listen, said a source quoted in the paper. Ja Rules, okay? So you see this picture, and you really think that's Ja Rule naked getting some, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool, Ja Rule, to let a picture like this in High Society. And then you go a little further into high society, and there's a picture. It says, the caption says, Bruce's full-service massage. And then there's a little article. According to the British News of the World, Dr. Dorothy Stein, that's the one that was in here, right?
Yeah.
A masseuse to the stars known as Dr. Dot, that's right, went from rubbing Bruce Willis's back with her hands to allegedly rubbing his you-know-what.
The mule.
With her you-know-what. She wasn't using her hands.
Oh.
The good doctor told the tabloid sex was great. Bruce was an amazing lover. He's definitely very fit for his age, and he kisses wonderfully. She also told the tabloid that she's been summoned to Willis's hotel room on more than one occasion, not for sex, but to pet him on the head until he fell asleep.
Stop it. Really?
Blah, blah, blah. Then it goes on and on. But there's a picture of Bruce Willis laying on what looks like a massage table, and he's completely naked, and there's a really, really hot girl on...
straddling him.
Straddling his thighs, holding on to his mule.
Right, giving him a little handy.
And I'm like, boy, that's pretty nice of Bruce Willis to allow that picture in high society.
Yeah.
But then you finally realize, oh, my God, high society is doing some crazy stuff with Photoshop, thrown in their magazine, and you know, the average person would look at this and go, wow, I can't believe Bruce Willis is naked in high society with a girl straddling him.
The stories are authentic, but the pictures are Photoshop. And they're allowed to get away with that. What was that, what's his name, from Hustler magazine? Larry Flint.
Larry Flint, right?
He won that court case that says you can put people's faces on bodies because it's done as a parody. So you get away with it without being sued. So it's fair game. You know, you're supposed to assume, all right.
You know what,
you're supposed to make an assumption that, all right, it's not Bruce Willis laying on his back getting a handy.
You know what? A year ago, I think it would be fair game because Photoshop wasn't that good.
Mm-hmm.
Photoshop is getting too good. It's getting scary.
Well, not everybody.
Tell me that doesn't look like that could be Bruce Willis.
Of course.
And tell me that doesn't look like Ja Rule, getting some.
Even more so. The Ja Rule one.
Anyway, there you have it.
Gotta be careful with that. We know that. I mean, people pop our heads on all kinds of figures.
Yeah, there's some fun stuff on FoundryMusic.com as far as that
women.
goes. I guess we could start the show by giving The Who a big F.U.
Now, why an F.U.?
Well, John Entwistle died, 4 days ago?
You can't blame The Who for that, Opie. People just die.
Guess what The Who did last night?
Oh, I thought you were blaming The Who.
Guess what The Who did last night?
What?
Grieved?
No, they performed.
They opened their tour?
They opened their tour.
How long ago did he die?
He died 4 days ago. Now, remember,
That's great.
when this all went down, we said that it would be crazy if they went on with the tour, but then we had a little discussion, and listeners kind of brought it to our attention that there's probably a lot of money at stake.
A lot of money.
A lot of money, already put into the tour, so the show must go on, as they say. You would think they would wait a little bit and cancel a few shows, wouldn't kill their bank books.
Do they have any of the quotes like, John would have wanted us to do this?
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff in there.
Oh, no. You said that. The second he died, you were the one that said, and if they try to say, oh, John would have wanted us to go on.
Yeah. Well, the headline goes, first show, fans, who knows why band's here? All the fans that went, they're sick too. Well, I don't know. I guess if you got the tickets, you got to go.
You're gonna go. Those tickets were very expensive.
But
it was a few $100.
It was in Los Angeles. Die-hard fans attending the Who's tour opener at the Hollywood Bowl questioned how the show could go on a mere 4 days.
4 days.
After the death of John Entwistle, the band's bassist and friend for 38 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then a lot of quotes. Are they just after the money? Asked Zach of Santa Monica, who purchased his ticket in March. Is that all that matters? But Waldman, who wore a tie-dyed Who shirt, admitted he was happy that he'd get to see his first Who show. Who am I to pass judgment, he said. Maybe John Entwistle would have wanted it this way.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, of course. He'd want to be dead and have his bandmates move on. They pretty much hosed it down and continued the tour, right?
Disney rules. Disney rules. Just hose down the scene of whatever took place, an accident on one of the rides and whatnot, and keep those lines moving. Hose it down and let it roll.
Hose it down. Others in the sold-out crowd of 18,000 were even more forgiving. After all, the Who carried on not long after the 1978 death of drummer Keith Moon. I think it's okay, said Stuart Campbell. I think it's good that people have a place to mourn for him. His friends are up there on stage, and that's a good thing. No, man, this is just too weird.
Did they do My Wife? Because that's his tune. Did they do it?
I don't know. The tour had the blessing of Entwistle's son Christopher, who said his father would have wanted the show to go on, Anthony. Our love goes out to the remaining band members and the entourage that makes up the Who family, he said. Yeah, but I mean, come on, wait. How about a week? It almost looks like they missed a funeral to make sure they played in Hollywood. Right?
You know what it is, though? A lot of people don't understand this about bands. Some bands, very, very close. Some bands used to be close, not close anymore. And it's like, let's say the place you're working at right now, somebody drops dead. You don't stop work. It's just somebody that you worked with dropped dead.
Yeah, but you don't want to think of a band as just, working.
Well, you know something? Years ago, they were into the whole scene and rocking and everything like that. And now, of course, this is all about the money. This isn't about, hey, let the Who get out there and get the music out. And, hey, dude, we're going to get out there and get our name back out there again. This is all about those guys making a lot of money. And I'm sure Entwistle wasn't making as much money as Townsend and Daltrey. Those are the guys. If you're seeing the Who, those are the guys you go to see. The hardcore Who fans will just talk about Entwistle and, oh, my God, it's the bottom end. He held down the whole thing. You're talking about Daltrey and Townsend are the Who.
Right.
There's certain bands that a couple of guys are the whole band.
Can you imagine Pino Palladino? He was on bass for John Entwistle. You got to think everyone was staring at him like, oh, my God, he's the guy replacing John Entwistle.
Yeah, because usually you're looking at Daltrey or Townsend.
Yeah.
And then occasionally you'd look over to a little bit.
He barely moved when you saw that.
No, he just stood there.
But everyone had to be focused on him like, oh, God, that is so weird.
There he is.
He's playing John Entwistle's part, and John died 4 days ago.
What does this guy look like? Is it one of those scenes now where there's the long-haired young guy in the band? Yeah. You ever see that? Like, oh, wow, BTO's getting back together. Or Foghat. Remember Foghat had one original member, and the rest looked like old 80s heavy metal bands.
Foghat, I had to go on stage and throw T-shirts out before the Foghat shows on Long Island.
Hear that, Opie.
When I was at BAB. They called themselves, well, they didn't call themselves, but everyone that saw the show called them Fake Hat.
Fake Hat.
Because it wasn't even the singer anymore.
No.
It was like, I think the bassist was the only original member, and then the lead singer and the lead guitarist were like 25-year-old guys. I'm like, wait a minute, what were they, 2 when Foghat started?
Anyone that goes to see Foghat deserves to be disappointed and ripped off.
You can't go to see a band like Foghat or Blue Oyster Cult is another band where there's somebody else playing that is a lot younger than the band.
Right.
It's silly when you see that. And he's trying all the, because I remember this, man. Foghat had guys in the band where they were doing moves like Kip Winger type moves with the bass guitar and, playing. And it looked ridiculous. Because then there's all these other, a couple of old men singing the old classic rock hits.
Yeah.
And you got these young guys in the tight pants and the long hair. It's like, what the... Jesus, that's awful.
I do want to say for the record that if Geezer Butler died, Bill, Tony, and Ozzy would not be playing 3 days or 4 days later.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
Why does it always have to go back to
it was just an argument we had last week, so I'm just throwing that.
Hey, Big Kev, what's up?
Hey, you know damn well that Ozzy would be playing the next night.
No, he wouldn't. Eventually he would, but not 4 days later.
I think what's really funny about this whole John Entwistle situation is one of the things I heard was that John Entwistle needed the money.
He needed the money?
That's what I heard. That was one of his primary motivations.
Oh, it killed him. The rehearsal schedule killed him.
That's sad.
Yeah.
All right, Big Kev.
Take care.
Thank you. You know what's going to happen with a lot of these bands that we grew up listening to? All the original members are going to be dead, and the name of the band is going to live forever. And there's going to be just different people playing the parts.
Yeah, the name is like a franchise,
It's going to be like, exactly. Without it, I guarantee that's going to happen. It's sort of happening already. Journey's moving on without Steve Perry.
The Beatles aren't
I find it hard when these bands... well, you've been in bands, so I don't know. I'm probably going to piss some people off there. But I think when the lead singer goes, that's the end of the band. The guitarist will say, no, man, it's all about the
look at Van Halen. They were very successful after David Lee Roth. But that's just the fact that Eddie was such a strong presence in Van Halen. His guitar playing was it made the music.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think when the lead singer goes, that's got to be the end of the band.
Very rough, yeah.
There's a lot of these bands touring this summer that don't have their lead singers anymore.
No.
You know, Journey's the perfect example. They found a guy that just sounds exactly like Steve Perry, and their fans are buying it. They're going out and checking out this new version of Journey.
Yeah.
So now Journey's still alive. They don't have Steve Perry anymore. Okay. Now let's say the rest of the guys die. But now, they established this new lead singer. Who's to say that they can't have another 20-year run?
Replace the entire band. But I think in order to do that, it can't be that a band just all drops dead. Let's say The Who, and then a bunch of guys just go, we're going to call ourselves The Who and play their music.
Right.
You got to get one guy in there.
Right.
And then the rest of the band, as they die off, you replace the members. Yeah. And before you know it, there's just a whole new band.
That's not crazy.
No.
I could see that easily happening.
Totally.
I could see us in our old age homes and the Who is still touring in some weird form or not.
I believe there are at least a couple of bands that are already at that point. If you think of those old 50s doo-wop bands and stuff, they replace their people and just use the name and go out, and there's not one original member to some of those things.
At one point, it was too recent. Probably 5 or 6 or maybe 8 years ago. It was called Black Sabbath featuring Tony Iommi.
Yeah.
After Bill and Geezer had left because Ozzy's long gone. Yeah, so these guys, even Sabbath went through that.
Hey,
awful.
Vince has another good example. Go ahead, Vince.
Yes.
Go ahead.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
I've been an AC/DC fan my whole life.
Ah.
A lot of the people who claim to like AC/DC nowadays don't even know who Bon Scott is.
Yep.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Now that's a perfect example, too, now. Now, let's say the other guys from AC/DC dies. The band is still successful. Now you're technically looking at a band that has no original members, and the name goes on, and they continue to put out records.
But Brian Johnson has done a lot of hits with them. I mean, you can't. That's not a fair example because Brian Johnson. I mean,
sure it is.
That's a great example.
It is.
AC/DC was huge before Bon Scott died.
He's not just some bassist. He's like the lead singer.
But you're not following my logic here. That it could happen with these bands.
No, I am. But even though he's on
same thing with like the David Lee Roth,
Van Halen,
Sammy Hagar thing. They were huge before Sammy Hagar. Then they had a second life with Sammy. What if the Van Halen brothers died and Michael Anthony there, and it's a Sammy Hagar Van Halen band with all new members? I'm telling you, it's going to happen.
I know what you're saying. Brian Johnson, to me, they've been around too long with him. Even though he's not an original member, he's been there a lot longer than. I mean, Bon Scott was great, but he's been there a lot longer than Bon.
Still not an original member.
Right, technically.
Dude, yeah. Well, technically, let's say that this new Journey band with the new, I don't even know his name because I could care less. But the new singer for Journey, let's say they get lucky and all of a sudden they have a string of hits. There you go.
Well, look at Kiss. All right, after Ace and Peter left. I mean, Gene and Paul were always there, but had they left, the band never would have made it. Without those guys.
Gene is the, he rules with the iron fist.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, even when Eric Carr was there, whoever else they had, on guitar.
All I'm saying is there will be a day that some of these bands we grew up listening to will go on without any of their original members.
Yep.
And no one will really notice.
Leonard Skinner.
They're
still plugging away.
And had some sort of hits with, what's his name there. But they're still plugging away. I think they're down to one original member. 2, maybe? Who's the Leonard Skinner, aficionado out there? Help us out.
Yeah, which one is an original guy?
I think there's maybe 2 guys left because they lost another guy last year, right?
Yeah, who's pre-Crash that's still in the band? Another one is Bad Company. Bad Company has had so many different members in it.
Right.
And it's still, hey, Bad Company.
Judy, what's going on?
Hey. I'm from New Jersey, and Styx, do you remember them? They came down to play at the PNC Arts Center. And on the cover of our local paper, you see pictures of the band, and they're listing them, and one of them is Glenn Burtnick. And he is a local rocker that plays in local bars here at the Shore in New Jersey. He is not a Styx member. I had to laugh hysterically. I thought it was so funny.
And he's the singer?
And he was a guitarist, but he was not with the original Styx, but he played with them on tour.
Styx.
And I recognized him from being a local guy who played in a band.
Did they do Mr. Roboto?
Well,
God.
Is Dennis DeYoung and whatever the other guy's name, Tommy Shaw?
Tommy Shaw with
the mullet. Are they still in the band?
No, I didn't see them. I saw
Didn't you see behind the music with Styx? It was the best. What's his name? Dennis DeYoung? Well, he's sensitive to light, and he can't tour anymore. And the band goes, well, go F yourself. And they got this new guy that sounds just like Dennis DeYoung.
Oh, so they're going to fool us.
All I'm saying is, maybe Styx has another huge hit, and then now you're talking about a band that moves on without their members.
Right.
That's possible, but like with those doo-wop bands, they're just pitiful. They just sell the name.
But they're not selling big venues either. They're just getting some older people that go in there and watch, 300 people or whatever.
Oh, yeah. And then they make up this doo-wop name, and you think you remember them, but they're really nobodies. They just have this
all right, Judy,
doo-wop
thank you.
name. Hey, have a great day.
You
Bye,
too.
Judy.
Rob from South Jersey.
Get a hold of yourself.
The Temptations don't have one original member, and they're still trudging the casinos, etc. And Greg from Yonkers, even Metallica only has half its original members.
That's a great example, exactly.
Genesis, Phil Collins, another example of a lead singer stepping in.
And then there's some bands, someone out there could help us, where they're fighting over the name of the band, and then there's two bands with the same name. I think it might have happened with Bad Company.
Yeah.
Someone out there could help us out with that.
Oh, yeah.
But there was a couple bands.
Pink Floyd had that problem.
Pink Floyd.
For a while, yeah.
In Excess is touring without Michael Hedges. Michael Hutchins.
Iron Maiden switched lead singers from Paul Di'Anno to Bruce Dickinson.
Is there an Allman in the Allman Brothers band at this point?
Yeah, Greg is still...
I know there's, two original members out of an 8-piece band, is what Dan from Philly is saying.
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
I was just calling about, you guys were talking about The Who.
Right.
And a while ago, The Who toured without Pete Townsend. How does The Who tour without Pete Townsend?
No, he was still there. He just wasn't playing electric.
I don't know. There was a time where they had gone out and they didn't tour with him. It was just Roger Daltrey and...
Well, they were
still going out as The Who. It wasn't Roger Daltrey.
No way. If you're right, I'm really mistaken.
Well, I had watched a news story about it the other night, and they were talking about how for a while...
I know he toured. Daltrey toured a lot without them, but I don't think he ever called it The Who.
I don't know what show it was. I was watching last night, but that's what they were. Right. That's what they were talking about. I mean, how do you tour without Pete Townsend, the guy who wrote the songs, played the guitar on the songs?
You know what, though? I mean, let's say, God forbid, Pete passes, okay? Roger moves on, gets someone to replace Pete, and they continue for a few more years, and maybe they luck out and have a brand new hit, and then next thing you know, Roger passes. Who's to say the band can't go on forever?
Yeah.
That's true. I'm sure Eddie Vedder would take over.
All right, Mike, thank you.
Yeah. Look, potty mouth Playgirl reader.
Opie's cursing.
I don't want to deal with the music argument today.
Oh, just chatting. I'm not arguing.
You're taking little jabs today.
The guy said Eddie Vedder.
Eddie Vedder is a talented guy.
You can't put
if you don't
art
see
in
it,
a category,
crazy.
man. No, he's
John, what's up?
Deep and brilliant for me.
What's going on?
Hey.
I don't get him.
You guys are looking for somebody who knows something about Leonard Skinner. Leon Wilkerson, the bass player, recently passed away.
Right.
So all that's left is Billy Powell, the keyboard player, and Gary Rossington, the original guitar player.
That's it, huh?
That's pretty much it.
And they weren't a big. Well, I'll be careful. They weren't a big part of the band in Leonard Skinner's heyday.
Yeah, they were. They were original members.
No, I know, but I mean, it was the other dudes coming up with all the songs and the riffs and stuff.
How many died in that crash?
Half of them.
Steve Gaines, their third guitarist, passed away. Ronnie Van Zant, the vocalist and band leader, if you will. Cassie Gaines, Steve Gaines' sister, a backup vocalist.
Wow.
One of the girls.
Didn't another Van Zant die too?
Run that by me again?
There's only Ronnie. Is he the only Van Zant in music? Ronnie, or is there another one?
Johnny.
It is Johnny.
There's three Van Zant brothers: Ronnie, Donnie, and Johnny.
Right. Oh, who's still alive?
Goddamn the South.
Donnie.
Johnny's still alive, and Donnie's still around, to the best of my knowledge. He's with 38 Special.
That's right.
38 Special.
I think that's another band that changed their singer.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, John.
Hey, you're welcome, fellas.
All right.
Vince from Bayonne bringing up, what about Dick York and Dick Sargent from Bewitched? See? They were able to replace him. Thank you, Vince. I got the joke. It's very funny. Come on.
Hey, Steve, what's up?
It's Darren Stevens.
Yeah, listen, I saw Deep Purple at the beach last week, right?
Yeah.
Now, Blackmore is not touring with Deep Purple anymore, but they got Steve Morse. Older guy, worked out really well. And John Lord wasn't playing keys. Norton, it was Don Airey. You remember that guy?
Don Airey he toured with Ozzy, yes.
That's right. He's on Speak to the Devil and maybe Bark at the Moon.
Yes.
But they did it right. You know, they had the older guys. And you know something? I like Purple better without Blackmore.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
So how many original members of Deep Purple was there in that band?
That's 3 original members. That's Ian Gillan's not an original, but Ian Gillan, you know, that's the best Deep Purple stuff is Ian Gillan. I think so, anyway.
He was also with Sabbath briefly.
He was on the Born Again album, Deep Purple, which was an ass-kicking Sabbath album, man.
What was the one big song off that album? There was one really good song off that was
well, you had Trashed.
That was it, Trashed.
It was a big one, Digital Bitch, Zero to Hero. It's a good album, man. It's a real good album. It's not Sabbath, but it's a real good record, you know?
Yeah, I think so, too.
All right, Steve.
Yep.
Thanks
for the time, boys. Okay, sucks.
Thank you.
Bye, sir.
Kev from Hop Hog, what about the revolving door of people in Yes? They split up and became Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman, and Howe, but they couldn't play Roundabout because the guy who wrote it wasn't on tour with them. I love when they have one of their hits, and they can't do it because the one guy that wrote it isn't in that band.
And the whole audience is screaming for Roundabout, and they have to sit there on stage.
Why can't they?
And then the guy that wrote the song can't go out with a band and call it Yes. So he's got one of the hits, but he can't play as Yes. And then Yes can't play their hit song.
Do you own your own song after you leave a band, though? I mean, why couldn't it?
It all depends. There are a lot of different things. You could sign it away.
Why couldn't they play Roundabout besides the fact that it's horrible?
Steve, what's going on?
Guys, how are you today? Hello?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Steve? Good.
Hey, I just want to say something else to just tap on that music issue.
Yeah.
It's like, look at Motley Crue. Motley Crue fired Vince, right?
Right.
They came around with John Corabi, who just happens to be the backup the guitarist for Rat because Robin Crosby died of the HIV.
Right.
You know, and, they failed.
Right.
You know, and then Kiss, on the last quote-unquote farewell tour, what were they out for, like 3 years?
Yeah.
They booted Peter Criss, and they didn't even tell anybody that they brought Eric Singer back in. I mean, it's just, that musical crap that everybody does.
They brought Eric Singer in, but they made him put on the Pete Criss makeup, right?
Yeah, that's kind of sacrilegious, ain't it?
That's great, Gene.
He put on Peter's makeup?
Yeah, because Eric Singer had his own makeup.
That's right.
We all know that.
No, he didn't.
Was he
Eric Carr had his own makeup.
Yeah, Eric Carr was like the
Eric Singer was when they weren't wearing makeup, right?
They put Singer's back in the band because Peter can't play anymore, basically.
That's not true.
Well,
Gene Simmons didn't want to pay him anymore. Peter Criss wanted a raise, and Gene Simmons, that son of a bitch.
Also, he's completely arthritic.
I don't believe that at all.
I'd believe that and the money thing. Also, I've read Paul Stanley as being quoted as saying he'd like Kiss to continue without any of the original members as a franchise.
Let's see. Without any. That's what we were saying today.
Just
pop them up like McDonald's outlets.
Why not? You retire and the band you made famous goes on.
Keeps going.
I'm telling you, man. Check back with us in 10 years. Some of these bands will be doing very well.
They'll pull them out of the local area cover band, Kiss cover bands, as like the farm team. You can pull up a Gene Simmons.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, if Ace Frehley doesn't tour, it's going to be the tour manager in Ace Frehley's makeup. He's going to go on tour with them.
One of the bands
the tour manager in Ace's makeup.
That's what they've been doing for the last couple of gigs.
That's classic.
Frehley hasn't been playing with them. He doesn't want to go back on a tour.
Why wouldn't you want to tour? What else do you want to do?
Frehley wants to record his own album.
Or maybe you just, you get too old.
But why do bands, I don't mind, just be a team player and split the money, stupid. Why would you want to do that?
Oh, hell no. Gene Simmons
there's no splitting.
No, maybe it's not fully split. I'm sure it's not, but the money you make in touring with Kiss is probably better than doing your own solo.
They paid them.
How much?
They were salaried well, but it wasn't an even split.
It wasn't. You know something, when you're playing and you're getting a salary and you know damn well that all that concession money and the bulk of that tour money is going to Gene, and he's crapping on you at every turn. Yeah. The only reason you are there is for that little bit of money you get.
True, but I will say in fairness for Simmons that him and Paul Stanley did keep the band going, because without them, Kiss would have died in what, like mid-'80s, early 80s.
Bad thing?
Yeah, because then they wouldn't have had this great tour.
Dan, what's going on?
What's up? Jefferson Starship.
Yeah.
They started as the Airplane.
Right.
By the time they got to the Starship, they lost half of their members.
Right.
Then Ballin quit, and then Kantner. Then they brought in that Mickey Thomas.
Right.
Called themselves Starship.
Yeah, right.
And they're one of those bands now that's out there where there's Jefferson Starship, which I think Kantner has. And there's Mickey Thomas's Starship.
Just Starship. You can't use the Jefferson.
Right.
But... And then isn't there a Jefferson Airplane?
Yes, and that's like with Kalkinen, I believe.
So all three incarnations are out there playing, and each of them can't play the other one's music.
Yeah, it's amazing.
God damn, that is so funny. Come on. We built this city.
Yeah, that's what the local...
Is that them? Oh,
that's isn't that Jefferson Starship? We built the city, or was that Starship?
That was Starship.
All right. Sarah.
We Built the City is in the top 5 worst songs ever written. That and on the what's the high? We're on the freeway. That's not them, but that's another one of the top 5 worst songs ever.
What did Jefferson Starship do? What hit did they have? If Starship was the other one.
Love, isn't that them?
No, that's
really
Jefferson Airplane.
They had those bloated 70s albums.
Boys, Jefferson Starship gets raked. They don't get any of the good hits.
Right.
That's classic.
Later, guys.
God, how funny is that?
Roundabout. They are terrible.
That was great pop music, man. It was a whole album side. You didn't see one groove where the song ended. It was the entire album side. Big, triple fold album covers with the cover art that you used to see painted on the local drug dealer's van on the side of his Ford Econoline van.
You could de-seed your weed with the album cover.
You just shake it back and forth, and the seeds roll out right over it, dude.
I don't like any rock album with xylophone playing in it. I just don't like it. It's terrible.
This was good.
All right. Jimmy.
Exactly.
We'll bow to Ozzy so we can move on to the radio show.
I'm not telling Ozzy no. Somebody, yes.
Very technically, very good.
Yes, I know that. They were very proficient.
Hey, Scott, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
Good.
Not that we need one, but there's actually 2 incarnations of Rat currently touring the country.
God.
Warren DeMartini's version, the guitar player, and Stephen Percy. They're in court right now suing over the name, while the other guitar player, the old guitar player, just died of a HIV from his days. And on another note, the new lead singer for Journey,
yeah,
you know what his name is?
No.
Steve O'Terry.
Okay.
It's just a parody. It's ridiculous.
Terry.
Oh, Jerry. And didn't they get him from a Journey tribute band?
Yeah, kind of like the guy from the Ripper from Judas Priest.
Yeah.
They asked Hugo at one point. He's doing the cover band with my brother, Evolution, the Journey cover band, tribute band, and they asked Hugo. Journey asked Hugo, "Hey, come on, man. You look like him. You sound like him. Come and tour with us." At that point, Hugo had a band named Valentine, and he was, trying to push that.
Really?
Yeah.
If you're listening, Hugo, you're an ass.
Shut up, Norton. He was trying to do his own thing.
Yeah, why join Journey?
He also had a band.
Why should he? They were looking for him after their success,
and he was doing well. At one of the bands that he had, he was the whole soundtrack to "Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead." That was all Hugo's band. So it was kind of like, all right, things are happening.
All right.
Let me,
not his
I'm not just going to go into I could do a Journey tribute band anytime,
All right, that's fair.
He's doing it now.
Yeah, he certainly is.
Probably making about the same amount of money he would have with Journey. So who cares?
There you go.
You with the real band.
See, Justin Menudo's a franchise band. Is
that still going on?
I don't think so.
Oof.
You're right, though.
Steve says yes.
I think so. I think so. If you check, it's not huge internationally, but I think in Latin countries they still tour.
You're right. They were franchise.
Latin countries.
They put out some real washboard young lads.
Anyway, that's how we begin today. The Who played last night, 4 days after John Entwistle's death. The show must go on. Hose down the stage and let's get it going again.
Hose it down.
Robert from Maple Shade, New Jersey. Norton talking about Ozzy. Norton, you stupid effing C. Ozzy didn't cancel a single show when Randy Rhoads was killed. Randy wasn't even cold yet, and Ozzy hired Brad Gillis to step in without a single rehearsal to continue the 1982 tour. F you, Norton.
Norton, comment?
I cannot comment on that because I don't know exactly the accuracy of what he's saying.
It sounds like he was very accurate. He had the dates and...
No, he didn't. He had the 82. Who doesn't know when Randy died and that Brad Gillis stepped in? My grandmother's dead and she knew that before she died. Everyone knows that. I don't believe that he didn't cancel a date, though. I don't believe that.
All right.
He has been faithfully talking about Randy for the 20 years since it happened. No, I'm just saying.
Jeff, what's up? Jeff.
And he put out a tribute album to Randy, so.
This guy wanted to say all surviving Beach Boys touring separately, playing the same songs.
Yeah. The 3 surviving members, each of them are pretty much touring by themselves with
like a backup band, and they're all playing the same songs.
Really? They all suck, too.
Doesn't one of them call themselves the Beach Boys Family?
Yeah.
And then there's another one that's like the Beach Boys. Like, they got to change it a little bit.
One of them is the Beach Boys Family. The other one is Brian Wilson, who actually wrote all the songs. The other one is, like, trying to call himself the Beach Boys and got sued by everyone else.
How about the boring old faggots? That's what they should tour as. They are terrible.
That's what's going to happen. Me and Opie will be in court. Opie will go and find another guy named Anthony and do the Opie and Anthony show. Ugh. And then I'll be in court trying to get it. I'm looking all over for an Opie. I can't find one.
You laugh. There's been a radio show in New York City for the last, 70 years. John Gambling.
Yeah, Rambling with Gambling. And
Rambling
it's just been
Gambling.
His son, and now his grandson is doing it. They just pass on the name.
What station is it on?
I don't know.
OR, is it, or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I've heard
Rambling with Gambling.
They just passed on the name.
Yeah.
From generation to generation. Rick, what's up?
I was just thinking about Creedence Clearwater Revival. You know, John Fogerty, the leader, wrote all the great songs.
There's a great story. Go ahead.
Oh, they were awesome. And then his brother Tom was jealous about it, I guess, so they fired him.
Yeah.
And then where did they go?
Well, no.
You know what I mean? It's like, well, why kill off the songwriter, you know?
They were touring as CCR without John Fogerty.
And Fogerty wasn't allowed to call his new band CCR, even though he wrote all the songs.
And he went out. He had some success, though, solo. After
he
that
couldn't play any of his old songs for about 20 years or something either. Remember, a few years ago, it was the first tour that he could actually play them because they wouldn't allow him to.
Old Man Down the Road or something was his big hit. What was the big hit he had as a solo artist?
Yeah, that was one of them.
Yeah, that he had the baseball one. Center field. Yeah.
He's a talented guy. All right, Rick, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Mark Mendoza from Twisted Sister is now in a Heart tribute band.
Why would you tribute Heart?
You got to find some big fat slob to sing.
Who wants to see the original Heart? They were brutal. You don't tribute an awful band.
That's great.
Journey at least was a bona fide great band. I could see tributing them.
You know who should franchise is Dice. Get a new Dice.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm Dice.
Hickory dickory dog. Jefferson Starship had hits with Jane and Find Your Way Back. Remember that?
Back, yeah. Okay.
Find your way back.
Oh.
Ding, 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 ding. Find your way back to the...
That is absolutely terrible.
LL. What are you going to do?
There's some songs that just violate you on a certain level, and we built this city and Find Your Way Back. And give it away now by the Chili Peppers.
He throws that into the same category.
Will you
that is
drop
so funny.
it? Artie.
Hey, what's up, O'Day?
How are you, Artie?
All right, man. You remember Yes with 90125 when they came out that album?
Yes.
90125.
All right, well, Trevor Rabin was supposedly like, this rich boy from England, and he bought his way into the band, but truth be known was that he was basically Chris Squire's boyfriend. You know, Chris was owning him, so he got, that was the whole thing.
And that's how he got into Yes?
Well, I don't know if that's how he got in, but that's definitely the truth. I mean, Chris is a well-known flame. I don't know if everybody knows it, but come on. So, anyway, that's how that came out. And when
Boy George was sleeping with his, guitarist?
Was that it?
Oh, yeah. That was great behind the music.
Great behind the music. When he was all dosed up.
His drummer.
And then, you remember when Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman Howe came out?
Yeah.
At their concerts, I went to one at the PNC Art Center here. They had like this whole big thing in their write-up, of the program you get. It said, do you think that they should be called Yes, and blah, blah, blah. It was like it was like they were fighting between the two bands.
That's what I want to do, go to a concert, take some kind of a survey.
Yeah, right. Do you think, one last note, Doobie Brothers.
It's like, shut up and just play Roundabout.
Doobie Brothers, Michael McDonald, he wasn't the original member.
Yeah, and they were very successful.
Sure. Hope you remember that. Jesus is just all right.
We're fighting.
Of course, his faith. I know his faith. He's always, with his faith there, he gets all touchy. Jesus is just all right with me.
Jefferson Starship also did Ride the Tiger. Remember Ride the Tiger?
All right, guys. I'm personally...
Ride the Tiger. Yeah.
I'm personally holding you guys responsible for the next 20 years of great radio.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
I got 5 left of me. That's it.
Do you like to hold up your lighters and yell, hey, play Owner of a Lonely Heart? Another overrated, awful song.
I saw Blue Oyster Cult, and the only original members in that is Eric Bloom and Buck Dahmer, the lead guitarist and the lead singer, guitar player. And the rest of them are just some clowns. And again, it was long-haired guys and they stunk. And my brother actually auditioned for that band, and they told him...
What band hasn't he auditioned for?
I know, he's all over the place. Told him he was too tall, because they are a bunch of fidgets, Flores the Cult. Have you ever seen them live? They're maybe 5'6", and it's ridiculous. They're playing like these heavy, hard songs, like ME262, and they're little midgets on the stage.
I love our listeners. They're helping me with info. Chris from Trenton, New Jersey. Randy Rhoads died March 29th, 1982. And Ozzy played at Madison Square Garden April 3rd with Bernie Torme on guitar.
Bernie Torme. Did he step in before Brad Gillis?
I don't know. This guy swears by it. So Ozzy played, a mere... About 5 days later.
5 days later, Mr. Ozzy.
Wait, how many days in March?
And dude,
all right, 5 days later.
If he did, here's the difference. I'll tell you what the difference is.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Let me clarify.
Okay,
I was talking about A Sabbath before, guys that have been together for 30 years, and this is in the middle of a tour. This is not the first time they're together in X amount of years. This was the start of a tour.
Stop it.
It's tremendous.
Just
different.
stop it. Now you sound silly.
No, I don't. I'm right. I'm right.
No, I don't. I'm right.
I know I'm right.
Stop.
I don't know how he remembers when Ozzy played the Garden on that date 20 years ago.
You look it up. There's something called the internet.
I know, I'm aware of it.
It's not just for sex, Jim. You can find some useful information on that thing.
Yeah, then Ozzy put the Randy Rhoads tribute album out, and he's done nothing but talk about Randy for 20 years, so he's been fiercely loyal to Randy Rhoads.
All right. Well, the point we're making, it's obvious a lot of these bands are going to go on forever with just brand new members. Someone dies, get a replacement. We got some money to make.
This is great. Fogerty actually was sued for plagiarizing himself.
Oh, that's right.
His old publishing company sued him when his new stuff sounded too much like his old stuff that I guess his publishing company owned. The old stuff, so he couldn't then go out and perform new music that sounded like his old music because he's plagiarizing.
How about Paul McCartney having to buy back his own songs?
Yeah, that's great.
Well, Michael Jackson, right?
I think so.
He was one of them. A few people owned his music.
Here's a guy, he created all this, and comes a day, he's got to, pay a pretty penny to get all his stuff back.
He's got to buy it all back. Yeah. And is it true the Dead are going to be touring?
Yeah, they're doing a...
without Jerry?
Yeah. Well, they've been calling it the Further Tour and all that, but now I think they're just flat out going as the Dead without Jerry.
The Grateful Dead.
But I think that they're what's the name?
Yes, they got
another name. Right. They're not calling themselves the Grateful Dead, but they might as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Here's another 4-hour jam.
Technically, they could go on because Bob Weir, sung a lot of the hits there. Jerry was the soul of the band.
He was not. Dude, all I want to hear, put on Casey Jones.
Anthony, we're going to take a break, and we're going to continue with the Opie and Anthony show.
Miracle, also from Jefferson Starship. And I guess Starship has plenty of hits to play.
What, Jim?
Look at that.
No. I swear, look, hands up in the air. Hands up.
I don't have anything.
All right.
I was just talking about
I just felt like I was a little too rude to you there, and I'm giving you another chance.
It's fine. There's a lot of people happy you were.
All right. Well, we have a lot to do today. We're in vacation mode. Don't forget, guys. Of course, we're going to talk about the drunken pilots. Maybe next. Also, the cause is in the news.
The cause. What now?
Bill Cosby has this spiritual advisor that likes to read fires.
Read fires?
And I guess an old family friend that lived on one of Bill Cosby's estates, I guess. She lived there for like 19 years. She was kicked out because the comic spiritual advisor claimed she was a sorceress out to hurt him.
He lost his mind.
So we'll get into that a little bit, too. And, of course, the WOW contest. And blah, 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 blah. Stay there.
Let me lick that off.
Coming soon to the Opie and Anthony Show. Sex for Sam. 3. The Opie and Anthony Show. 102.7 WNEW.
Nice shot, Bud Dwyer. We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show.
Is this a tie-in to the whole thing we were just talking about? Filter? His brother took over from Mulder. In the X-Files. No? So maybe you're trying some weird tie-in.
Well, Ben tries sometimes. I think he just wanted to rock there, though. Ben does pick appropriate song. I come back from commercials,
whether he knows it or not.
Hambone from Jersey. Norton's new game should be called 6 Degrees of Ozzy Osbourne. It's not a bad idea.
6 Degrees of Ozzy.
I'm not as musically knowledgeable with films. No, I couldn't do it with different bases. And
well, if a name comes up on the show and you feel like you could bring this person right back to Ozzy, do it for us, okay? That's all. We're not expecting you to be an expert, but the reason this guy wrote this instant feedback is because you have done that already with some of the people we bring up on the show. Dan from Jersey, the Who started touring last night in Los Angeles, 4 days after John Entwistle's death.
Rest in peace, John.
Dan from Jersey, you think Daltrey will sing Meet the New Bass, same as the old bass?
Oh! Wow, that's good.
Very good. Murph, what's going on?
Yeah, okay, back with the Randy Rhoads thing.
Oh, no.
Okay, quick. Randy died on a Friday down in Florida.
Yeah.
That Monday they were playing the Garden.
Yeah.
He replaced him with Bernie Tomei.
Mm-hmm.
He played one show, then Ozzy canceled the tour. Rescheduled it. The next show was Nassau, and they didn't play that until, I think, mid-May.
All right, so they did cancel the tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a big riggy schedule.
But I wonder why they did. There must have been a reason they did that one day.
Well, Ozzy was a total alcoholic back then.
Yeah, but obviously they wouldn't have canceled the whole tour. They would have just canceled.
Yeah, well, he couldn't stand Bernie Tomei. He played one show and he hated him. Kicked him out after the gig.
Oh, wow, okay.
Cool.
Okay, Lappin' You Suck.
Thanks, buddy. So Ozzy did cancel the tour.
And the Grateful Dead is touring as The Other Ones. Thank you for that. So Andre from Boston, what's up?
Good.
I'm going to confirm this with this guy from Boston. What's up, Andre?
Hey, fellas, how you doing?
All right.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you why they did the one show before they canceled. They actually did that as a kind of like a tribute to Randy Rhoads, because they were like, hey, look, what would he want? He made that announcement that he would want the show to go on, and that's why they did that one show.
Okay.
Before they went ahead and did it. My sister's got the T-shirt.
Too much information.
It's not too much information.
Too much information.
I think that makes perfect sense.
All right.
All right. Take it easy, fellas.
Thank you, Andre.
That's what the Who is saying, too.
Thank you.
Yeah, but the Who Ozzy didn't start a tour. He gave up money and canceled it.
All right.
So, everybody's who thought they had old Jim Norton in a quandary.
Yeah, this'll solve it.
Hey, Rick, old Moose Noses is here.
Holy Jesus.
Are you ready to take the new pictures?
Would you stop it?
It ain't gonna help.
Oh, my God.
Old Moose Noses.
She said she said her cell phone died yesterday. On the phone we picked it up all 4 times.
Why are you whispering?
I don't know. I don't know why.
He gets really nervous.
Yeah. Get all nervous.
This is going out to 25 cities. People can hear you.
I know.
No, he just doesn't want her to hear outside the studio.
If she can hear.
The monitors are on, but Ann feels like if he whispers, she will not really hear.
No one will hear me.
Old Moose Noses sitting there on the couch waiting for her reshoot.
Oh, you terrible moose. Just stop it. You're awful, man.
I don't think I can do the show.
Let me look. Where'd she go?
She's getting her reshoot.
Oh, it says reshoot pending now instead of her picture.
Old.
Rick, you going to do a reshoot? Yeah?
What are you waiting for, Rick?
What are you waiting for?
Well,
do it. What are you waiting for?
What poses will you be doing today with her?
Anything that hides the rest of her face? I don't know.
Oh, you're terrible. See, this is why we have problems like this.
We don't have problems anymore. We got 60-some-odd girls in the WOW contest,
Ant, you know what the problem is? Some people don't realize that that's the way they look.
Yeah.
Rick is actually... Rick, it's really funny. We've been doing a lot of these internet contests since we've, this even goes back to our Boston days.
Yes.
And Rick has been taking the pictures for about 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And at first, I think we could all admit that the lighting wasn't quite right, and some of the angles were bad.
And style.
Maybe we should have had a better digital camera.
Mm-hmm.
Red eye was a problem. And
red eye.
All of a sudden, some of the girls would look like they had rashes on their body.
Yeah.
Because the camera was all effed up. And I got to tell you, Rick has come a long way. He takes test shots now, and he's got all sorts of equipment to check the lighting, and he's taking it very serious. He's a pro, and he's done a great job in the last few contests.
Yes, he has.
So when a girl, in the old days, a few years back, all the girls wanted reshoots.
Right.
Now it's rare when a girl asks for a reshoot, and Rick gets insulted now.
He's changed a lot ever since people started driving to come get their pictures taken by him from other states.
I know. Now they're coming from other cities to just have their pictures taken by Rick, knowing they're going to get the
by
best
the way,
shots.
Speaking of that, a message to Philly. We're stealing Taylor. We are stealing Taylor from the Naughty Nighty contest. She is coming to New York to get her pictures done.
Yeah.
Taylor, who almost won the Naughty Nighty contest, coming to New York.
You know something?
Done by Rick.
Oh, she has.
Speaking of the WoW contest, we started off really bad. There are some really hot chicks now in this mix. And I think it's really going to be
when we get rid of
a contest.
When we get rid of the pigs,
yeah,
it's going to be real nice. Mm-hmm. You guys are going to be very surprised.
There's been a couple of real dishes entering recently from Chicago and Columbus came up with some really hot chicks recently.
Yeah, and the qualifying continues. Mm-hmm. So ladies, get down to your local radio station that we broadcast on. Oh no. And get your pictures done, and then they'll send them to us, and we'll put them up on opieandanthony.com.
Oh. Right?
So just give it a few more minutes.
What?
Yeah.
Well, go out there and take her picture. She's waiting for you.
I can't. She's in the bathroom.
Oh. Hi in the bathroom.
You squeezing out a nice solid log, are you?
All right,
she's primping.
We have FUs today? No, okay, because we're going to have to take another break. We went like 50 minutes without stopping.
Yeah.
When we get back, Anthony, we're going to get right into this cause thing. There's some really, really, really good stuff.
She was a mystic.
And, of course, on the way today, the story about the drunken pilots.
Yes.
Classic stuff on the way.
I'm not a doctor, but I do sound like one, and I'd like to tell you about a condition plaguing the Opie and Anthony Best Wow contest. It's called Not Hot Enough, Sis. It's sad, it's tragic, and it strikes nearly every day.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
Hi, why are you talking crap about my picture?
The Zapruder film was clearer and sexier.
She's got to lose the face. You know what? I think you should take her down for a reshoot.
Believe me, Marlon Perkins is there today. He'd be more than happy to take a couple of shots. You should head down.
I would back up a few steps before taking the pictures. Get the camera guy there to back up a little bit. Preferably have him back up to Cleveland.
Only you can stop Not Hot Enough, Sis from wiping out the Opie and Anthony Best Wow contest. Get your pictures taken today.
See opieandanthony.com for details.
Brought to you by the doctors at the Wow Institute.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
102.7 WNEW.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Oi.
Everybody getting away for the big weekend?
The big holiday midweek weekend?
I'm getting out of here.
Yes. Hollywood. Hollywood.
I got to practice for my part.
Oh, you know something? This better go down.
I told him I don't want to do it.
You got to do it. Don't be a dick. You got to do this.
I finally got a hold of Jay Mohr. He's killing with his new show on ESPN, More Sports.
You can tell it's doing well because he hasn't called this program.
Right.
That son of a bitch, just like everyone else, Jay. Just like everyone else. They get a little successful, something takes off, something's got a little heat, and we don't hear from him again.
Jon Stewart. What?
Oh, man, that's a prime example.
What?
Of course, faggot Phil Mushnick didn't like Jay's show. He's lowbrow, crutch, obsessed. I mean, obviously he's seen Jay's act, but there's no reason to not like Phil Mushnick. Really is predictable.
Yeah, he is a tool, man.
What a fat killjoy.
I think sports has passed this guy by, and it's time for him to retire.
He's one of those.
He doesn't like anything. He's a sports columnist here in New York.
Oh, he's the worst.
The guy pants everything.
But he's not even
like you said.
Writer.
He's so predictable.
He's not even an interesting writer. He thinks he's this brilliant. I don't go for this newfangled nonsense type of guy.
Yeah.
But he could take that self-imposed image and cram it down his fat throat. You're not interesting, Mushnick. You're a bore. Everything. It's the same thing. Back in me, oh, shut up. He's the same guy that talked about how bad the Patriots were for having their night game when it snowed out.
Right.
Just a fat curmudgeon with nothing. That's why guys like Charles...
It was a great game to watch, yeah.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
But that's what the guy that Charles Barkley was talking about. Talking about fat, white, wannabe sports writers. It's guys like Mustang.
Wannabe? He's been very successful.
No. Not that he's not a successful writer. Just wanting to be a part of it and wanting to be an influence, and his voice is meaningless. Maybe stupid Francesa listens to him.
Anyway, so I got a hold of...
the coach at dinner.
I got a hold of Jay Mohr. Maybe Jay should call the show today.
Wow, that would be the first call in I don't know how long.
You know the history of this whole thing. He's got this Mohr Sports, and he wants to take care of his pals, Aunt and I, and he wants us to appear on his show.
If you watch his show...
He wanted us to do the gay massage bit that we said no to. We don't need to be on TV that bad.
He's got like his big opener that he does at the beginning of the show. And if you notice, a lot of people in it are people that I've seen hanging out with him at comedy clubs and whatnot. He puts his friends in there. And he wanted to put us in one of the bits. Yeah.
What?
You goddamn comics. You goddamn comics. You really make me laugh.
Well, I'm just curious. I heard that rumor. And
they're so petty.
Not at all.
You comics are so petty.
Who cares if we have the same manager that I haven't talked to in 2.5 years? Who cares? You're really special. Shut up.
Don't worry, Jim.
I won't get back to him because no one in the office listens.
Oh, yeah. Are you having a problem with your manager? So the latest idea he's come up with, he wants me to be in a skit called The NBA Stalker.
The NBA Stalker. Would you be the stalker?
I would be the NBA Stalker.
The NBA Stalker. Would you have to stalk about?
And I told him I don't want to do it. He was reading.
You gotta do it.
He was explaining the idea on my cell phone, laughing through the whole thing. I'm like, trust me, it's going to be really funny. I don't really know. But all of a sudden, like, Wardrobe just called from ESPN, getting my sizes. I'm like, I am not doing it.
You're in. Come on. You're flying out to L.A., for God's sake.
I want to know what I have to do.
You got to do something on a TV show like that. That would be great.
How can you not do it with your blonde Hollywood boyish hair look?
Hollywood.
Perfect. He's going out. He's got auditions lined up.
Yeah, look at him.
He's going out to line up auditions.
Shut up. Line up auditions.
I'm gonna go learn a casino business.
Drop in on a few stations out there and say, what the F?
Yeah, you know what? I will do that.
You should.
There's a couple I will visit. But we got to get... I will be the worst. Get Jay on the phone. We got to see what this is.
Look, he's a stalker. His eyes will be all bugged out, looking a little too vigorously left and right. I really want to see this.
I want to see it bad. And if you're supposed to be a stalker...
I'm perfect for that.
I know.
I get that look going sometimes.
Get that horrific look. Would you be horrified if, like, you run through it and you think it goes really well and they're like, all right, why don't we do something a little different? You just got to go, because you don't know. I don't know what people want.
Rick, can we get Jay on the phone?
What numbers do you have for
I have it on my desk.
310.
Those, what? You got it?
No. I was, you know what? I should have just got you, but I was goofing like I was going to give it out on the air.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
But of course I blew it. Of course he's going one way and I go the other way. I'm the mushnik of comedy.
You got to do it.
I'm meaty and awful.
You got to do it.
We'll see what he has to say when he calls the show.
What did he say it was, though? I don't get it. Like, if he explained the bit to you.
He was laughing through the whole thing.
You don't have no clue. Just the fact that it would be an NBA Stalker. You know.
I swear the bit's called NBA Stalker. I would be the NBA Stalker.
Yeah, but that could be a lot of things. Are you in a locker room?
And Wardrobe called, so they got some special thing they want me to wear.
Did they ask you what dress size you are?
You know what, Jay? You never know.
You know there's going to be, knowing Jay Mohr, there's going to be some gay angle.
Yeah.
He does a lot of gay stuff on his show. For some reason. He's usually shirtless. He's usually like without a shirt. Or he went to, remember that gay rodeo one? And he had the gay rodeo guys rubbing suntan lotion all over his body. Maybe that's in store for you, no?
No, I'm not.
You'd pass on that?
No.
Thumbing through an issue of Playgirl magazine? Nothing like that?
Legs crossed, socks and sandals.
Why is it Tom Leykis fan trying to, like, trash us?
Huh?
We haven't mentioned him in months.
Who? What?
Relax, Chad.
Don't worry about it.
Chad a little upset about it. We also fat and drinking wine.
Relax, Chad. We haven't messed with your hero. Haven't talked about him in, I don't know, over a year.
Chad likes him because he tells it like it is and sticks up for guys. Pathetic douchebag. Shut up.
He writes, why do you tools diss him? He's on after you here in Albany and on the same station. I think it's because you think you invented flashing.
What? When did we have...
Don't worry, Chad.
Get a hold of yourself.
Your hero's safe. We won't mess with him.
Don't worry.
God forbid.
Yeah.
You could go home and
Anthony,
make sure everything's okay with Tom.
As we try to get Jay Mohr on the phone.
Yeah.
Well, I got the Sam Adams thing. You want to explain this?
Oh, great. Well, a while back, we heard that our Sam Adams reads that you hear on this station, you hear us do live, our fabulous live reads, we learned they were up for prizes. Up for prizes. That Boston Beer, Sam Adams, was giving prizes to radio personalities for the best live reads of their spots. Brilliant idea. It gives the jocks incentive to really put an extra oomph into their spots by giving them, what was first prize, like a couple $100.
$200.
So it's like, wow, okay. There you go. After I left that meeting, I completely forgot about this promotion.
We just did the Sam Adams reads.
We do the reads.
So one of the sales guys comes into our office and said, good news, guys. You won.
You won. We're like, what? He goes, which read was it? He goes,
you won for the month of May.
I go, which read? He go, well, I really don't know. It's nothing really, special. It was just a read. Just like every read we do on this show. But for some reason, we won. Now, we listened to some other entries, some other contestants, some other jocks doing Sam Adams reads, and me and Opie were sitting there looking at our checks that we got.
And we wanted to hand them back in.
I'm like, we don't deserve this.
We can't take this.
Opie, we didn't bring it. We didn't bring it.
No.
The other guy that did the Slim Shady one, he brung it.
And ours starts with me stuttering.
It's an awful read.
I mean, we got the CD because I guess they put out a little CD of all the best Sam Adams
like the contestants
of the month. Now, you got to hear this guy, and you got to picture this guy, some dude from Dallas, I guess. He went into the studio. He came up with like a little parody.
No, he heard about this contest, and unlike us, who heard about it, and then just like everything else the sales department tells us, we instantly forgot. We didn't really think about it at all. This guy heard, oh, my God, all right, $200, Sam Adams contest for the best spot. I'm going to go into the studio.
This is I can make my mark.
I'm going to get music to Slim Shady, and I'm making a Sam Adams spot out of it. This one's going to win.
Do you not understand that's why you deserve the money? The nerve of some dope to actually care enough about a beer commercial to go to a mixing board, just read it and go out in there and look at a rack. That's what you should be doing. That's why you deserve it.
We're embarrassed. I think Jim Cook is just kissing our ass at this point.
I know. We do not deserve to win.
We already have a very good friendship with Mr. Cook. He doesn't have to, kiss our ass anymore.
Right.
Here's just the beginning of this guy's Sam Adams read in Dallas.
Took some work.
You could tell a lot of work went into this. Listen.
Oh, yeah, dog. I'm going to be getting my Sam Adams.
I'm Slim Sammy, yes, I'm the real Sammy. All you other Slim Sammys are sitting in the candies. So won't the real Slim Sammy please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Cause I'm Slim Sammy, yes, I'm the real Sammy. All you other Slim Sammys are sitting in the candies. So won't the real Slim Sammy please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up.
Is there really any other way to enjoy a Mavs game?
Dude, I must have had 17 Sam Adams.
All right, and then they
go into a little read, but they have a whole musical intro to their live spot, Slim Sammy, which is like,
Hold on.
It doesn't matter. They worked on it.
It might be a little cheesy, a little hokey, but you can tell the guy at least put a lot of time into it, and maybe he deserves to win. We won. Listen to the first 10 seconds of this. This is what won the Sam Adams contest for May. Listen to me stutter. What's getting us set for our interviews today, Anthony?
Sam Adams Light.
That's right. Takes the
How about
edge
that?
off.
They've thrown their hat into the light beer forum. Sam Adams.
His car's clinking in the background.
And it's a light beer. So
I'm babbling.
Girlish figure, but you want the great taste of Sam Adams. Go for one of these Sam Adams Light.
There's no energy.
There's nothing there. It sucked. It stunk. And we won?
What a ripoff. Get Jim Cook on the phone. We're sending our checks back.
I cannot accept that money.
And you use the term throwing hat into. That stinks.
This poor guy with the, the parody.
Look at his music.
Sam Adams.
Slim Sammy is I'm the real Sammy. All you other Slim Sammys are
catchy. That shouldn't be rewarded. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. That shouldn't be rewarded.
And us again, the first few seconds. What's getting us set for our interview today?
Sam Adams. Oh, my God. The fix is in.
Oh, that's great.
I will not accept that.
Wonder if people are going to realize that Ant and I are just a bunch of frauds.
We are total frauds.
They're scared of us. It's like, oh, my God, you got to give them the award.
Give it to them or they'll do something.
They might trash us for 3 hours.
We rule through fear, is what it is. We people. I don't know why they let us do that.
There's another guy with a radio voice.
Oh yeah, listen to this guy.
Hi. This guy is worth listening to. Listen to this. This guy was in on the contest, too.
Of course.
Hi, it's Greg and Bo for Sam Adams Beer. Hey, it's not too early to celebrate summer, and there's no better way to welcome in summer than with great-tasting Sam Adams Summer Ale. Apparently, I'm going to have to sneak my Sam Adams at Lake McConaughey because it's a dry lake, and has been for the last 5 years. It's the #1 selling summer beer in the U.S. One taste, and you're going to understand why this beer is hands down the best choice to welcome in the summer season. So my big 50-gallon cooler stocked with Sam Adams. I'm going to have to hide behind the camper and suck him down so nobody can see me.
What a pussy.
My big 55-gallon cooler.
He's hiding his beer drinking from the authorities. Wow. Man.
So far, you still deserve to win.
Oh, yeah, this is better? What's getting us set for our interview today, Anthony?
What's getting us...
You know why?
At least the guy has energy, has a little story to tell. It's hokey and a little cheesy.
He's phony.
But at least he's
phony.
At least he's trying.
You guys are being who you are. You're incompetent asses, and that was the way it came off.
We have a cooler.
You were just yourselves. You didn't put any more effort into that than it deserved. That's why you deserve to win. Exactly. You treated it as it should have been treated. It's nothing. Music and a little storyline.
But I'm stuttering, and we have no energy.
Doesn't matter.
Anthony's making it up as he goes along.
That's exactly. There was some nice improv in there.
Hey, look, that's how we do our show every day. But, I mean, if a guy's going to put a little effort into something, he deserves to win, not
Real
us.
Slim Sammy, please stand up. That was horrendous.
Adam from Verona, Jersey. Come on, it's classic O&A Reed. What? Oh, Sam Adams. Yeah, well, beer. Okay. No energy, no desire to do a good job. Wonderful. I smell fix.
But it stands out.
I guess so. It stands out as maybe these two aren't in radio. They just threw the mic on the street.
We rule by fear. Jim's scared of us and said, oh, you got to give it to him.
I think you should have won. I'm not just being a company man. I really believe that you treated that exactly as it should have been treated, like it was nothing, and that's why you are award winners.
Oh, Sean.
Do you have wax in your ears? Listen again.
I do.
What's getting us set for our interview?
You're missing my point. You're missing my point. You are a complete bumbling incompetent in the beginning of that read.
Right.
But that's why I like it. It's treated. That's the way it should be treated. You shouldn't have music and the Harlem's Boy Choir behind you. It's alcohol.
I'll let you in on a little secret, too. Sam Adams spends about $2,000 every time we do a live read.
Right.
And this is what they get. Did he? Oh, wait.
This is what they get.
This is what they get for over $2,000 every time we do a read for Sam Adams. What's getting us set for our interview?
What, something bite you? Sean from Queens, the Sam Adams, Opie, Anthony checks. Bigger scandal than the Black Sox.
Of course it is.
Wow.
That really is awful. I guess Mel Tillis wasn't available for the read.
Then there's another very excited show doing the Sam Adams.
Very excited show?
Yeah, with the hokey girl laughing at everything in the background.
Let's hear.
We refuse to have a girl as part of our show on a regular basis.
Let's listen.
Best of one
That's
series against the Avalanche.
As we've been saying all morning long, it's a big one in the can tonight.
And I've got to say one thing. Everyone's making such a big deal about Patrick Waugh.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
guy has lost 5 out of 10 Game 7s.
Right. Patrick Waugh.
We've got his number. We're going to win this one tonight.
You got it.
Sully, you're invited over to my place tonight.
Okay.
We're going to watch the game, watch the Sharks in action tonight, Game 7.
I'll bring you a case of Semolina.
That's right. Because you know when I watch hockey, when I watch playoff
They're
hockey,
getting to the reach.
Stanley Cup action, there's nothing that goes better than with the Sharks than a good bottle of a cold Sam Adams.
That's right. You bet. And Sully will probably be bringing the summer ale with him tonight.
Paul, you're invited over, too, if you want.
I'll bring the twisted tea.
All right, great stuff, because you know I like both of those now. I love twisted tea.
All right. That's not the one with the chick.
Whoa, do me a favor.
I got to find that one.
I always wanted to do this during sitcom. What are they laughing at?
Hey, when I watch some hockey.
It becomes like a reflex, like breathing.
Hockey.
His lips move, and I make the I always like, what are you laughing at? There's not one funny thing in there.
They're laughing. They're having a good time.
I
Just
understand.
talking
And
about
about
hockey.
what? How are they having fun? Doing what?
Hockey. They're very nervous to be on the air, and that's what you do.
But, dude, I would never say I'm going to come over and bring some pretzels. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, well, you know, I like rolled gold. Ha, 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 ha. Who's laughing at that crap? It's awful.
I just did when you're doing it.
Because you understand the sarcasm. I'm not really... If I was really saying that, you'd elbow me in the teeth.
Hey, Jim Cook.
Hey, Opie.
Give us
Cook.
Give us an address. We got to send the checks back. We're very embarrassed.
Uh-oh.
We are completely embarrassed. We won $200 in one of your ad contests.
Yeah.
For the jocks. Now, all over the country, wherever people are doing Sam Adams commercials, if they do a good read, it's submitted to you guys, and they could win $200.
Yeah, you could have gotten $500 if you could make Norton laugh.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, we need Norton in the background going, oh.
But Jim, we got the CD of our read, our winning read, and some of the other reads, and we are completely undeserving of this check, and we need the address to send it back because we're horrible in this. We are horrible.
Yeah.
Are we selling beer for you?
Compared to everyone else, our reads stunk.
Well, the talent pool that we have is not really deep. It's, it's like tadpole level.
We were listening, and one guy did a song parody intro to an Eminem tune, and everyone else has like a story to go along with it.
Well, that's why that guy is doing nights in Iowa.
Exactly. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Mr. Cook.
But, Jim, we just read a script. And I stuttered through the whole thing.
Opie's stuttering through it. I'm
was too busy looking at porn on the computer. He's not paying attention.
I think I had a buzz from Sam Adams during the read, which maybe that's why it won. They could tell I was really drinking it.
There we go. Yeah, that would help.
Oh, now I see where you were going with this.
Yeah, it's the people who do it sober that get the low ratings.
Opie, why don't you play the beginning of our read to Jim Cook?
Right.
All right, Jim, listen to this award-winning, prize-winning beginning to a Sam Adams spot.
This was the winning entry from yours truly, Opie and Anthony. Listen to me stutter in the beginning. What's getting us set for our interview today, Anthony?
Sam Adams Light.
That's right. Takes the
How about
edge
that?
off.
They've thrown their hat into the light beer forum.
Oh, God, it's like,
They've thrown their hat into the light beer forum.
And by gum, they're going to do well.
They had a hat, but they wanted to throw it into the forum.
They're going to throw it in, signaling to everyone else that they are now in the light beer business.
Well, we didn't tell you. You're getting the $200 in Sam Adams empties.
Oh, is that? We got to bring it back.
4,000 empty Sam Adams bottles. You got to go redeem them.
Jim, we're very embarrassed.
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing.
You know, you guys
we should have won. I think you're just kissing our ass at this point. We love you.
I know. $200 goes a long way.
Buys a lot of beer.
Dude, that is 8 Hummers.
Ooh.
I'm doing 2 and 2, 400. That's 8 Hummers.
Oh, man, you got a special going, Norton?
No, Jim, I'm not giving them.
Oh.
See,
that's funny.
Jeez, it was $100 the last time. I feel ripped off now.
That's because you had hops in your fingers and you kept getting caught in my hair.
See? Jim's funny.
All right, Jim.
All right, Jim. Well, thank you, and you'll be expecting that check back.
All right, the empties are in the mail.
All right, man. Thank you.
God love you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Jim.
Yes.
Oh, God, you're so... It's Jim Cook.
Why don't you co-sign those checks and put them in Jim Norton's mailbox? That'd be a nice thing to do.
He's a friend like everyone else that calls this show. We can mess with a multi-millionaire.
Is he really a millionaire?
Oh, my God.
Oh, they got millionaire.
Is he?
Guy's got an empire. It's a beer empire.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
You don't know about that?
No.
I think he's just a Dave Thomas myself.
Probably.
Figurehead? Yeah, but he did own it.
That he really runs the
thing is, he did own it at one point, so he had it, even if he sold it off, and he's just a figurehead now.
You want to talk about a lady that got in his way? Now, I got to be careful with the details, but I guess his first marriage went bad, kind of like, what Ann was talking about yesterday.
Yes.
And he was spending too much time trying to make beer.
Yeah.
And his ex at the time said, I'm so sick of you spending all your time making beer. It's never going to work, blah, blah, blah.
And there he is in his kitchen sink making
something like that. You remember
beer. Yeah.
I'm out of here. Now look where he is.
I wonder if he had to pay her off.
Oh, wow. Is that great?
Yeah.
Oh,
we should have asked him. Next time he calls, we'll ask him about that
great
story.
Is that?
To get the real details.
Women always complain.
That's the gist of it.
They want a guy who's motivated and who works, and here's a guy who's fighting to build a company or starting out. And no matter where you are in life, there's always going to be some ungrateful hole complaining. You're always home. You don't work. You don't do nothing. You're never home. All you do is work. Jesus Christ, what do you want? They always snivel and bellyache no matter what you're doing.
Gene from Rockland says when Opie goes, wah, it sounds like the beginning of Manson's Beautiful People. Wah.
Wah. Maybe you should do a song parody.
I'll bring my Q-Euler.
All the other guys got the same CD we got today. And
I know.
Like,
listen to that going, this is Opie and Anthony?
I know. Why is Jim kissing their ass?
Where's the girl?
They stunk.
Anthony sounds hungover. Ope sounds like he has marbles in his mouth. Jim, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey,
two things. I can't believe you guys went with that either. That sounds like the practice run-through before you do the real commercial.
Stunk.
And the other thing is, if you went with that one, Opie, you're going to send in that catatonic read you did about a year ago for that home buying computer thing?
Oh, that was my new style at the time.
That was so bad it was almost good, man. If you guys could dig that up, that was hilarious.
Opie goes through many different styles. He's like U2, always changing with the times, right?
That style was like Quaalude.
Are you really?
You're a Renaissance man.
My new thing is I mess with the words.
No, you like U2 though? Do you just take old Sabbath ideas and redo the commercials?
Oh God! Thank you, Jim.
Take care, guys.
All right.
6 degrees, baby.
It wasn't 6 degrees, really.
Hey, sometimes you
You're
get
not
back
playing
in
the
1
game
degree.
right.
Yes, you are. You don't need 6
How
degrees.
is U2 connected to Ozzy?
The Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, Sunday, Bloody Sunday. We already went through that, dude.
I don't.
Yes, absolutely.
He's accepting it.
I'm right.
Hey, Jay Mohr's on the phone. We got to talk to him next.
Oh, great. All right. I want to find out what this idea is. Opie is the NBA stalker.
There's going to be a gay angle in there, I'm telling you.
You wake up with the Kembe's what in your mouth?
We'll talk to Jay next.
Let me lick that off.
Coming soon to the Opie and Anthony Show. Sex for Sam. 3.
1027.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
WNEW.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. You like this?
It's phenomenal. I always like to hear things that resemble Children of the Grave. It does. Same beat.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's true. It's Children of the Grave.
Get Children of the Grave. Somebody.
Someone,
Get it.
please.
It's off Master
You are
Reality.
completely ruining our show with your Oz effing fetish.
No, I'm not.
Let's go right to the phone. He's a busy man.
Jay Mohr.
I don't think I can ever get enough of hearing Jim Norton say ungrateful hole.
Yeah, he loves using that.
Anybody that's on hold for this show, it's like a special treat. You still get to listen to the show while you're waiting to talk on the show. It's wonderful.
Yeah, and you get to hear all the curses and stuff, too.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
How high was Sam Adams? Good God.
Yeah.
Jim Cook is, he tastes every batch.
That guy's the best.
Yeah, he's great.
We love the guy. Well, Jay, I couldn't really understand your message last night on my phone. You got a skit for me?
Yeah, I think you're missing a very valuable letter.
in the beginning of the title of the sketch. It's WNBA.
Oh, okay. Boy, does that make it completely different? One letter.
And we had you with very hot WNBA players like Sue Bird and Lisa Leslie.
WNBA stalker?
Yeah, and it's going to be like those...
I'm not even good enough to be the NBA stalker?
Look, this is what
What'd you get for the NBA stalker role?
Look, this is what I was going to shoot on Wednesday for myself. And I thought, you know what? The guy's in town. Let's put him on television and let's give him a really cool, funny character to do. So I'll do it myself if you don't do it, and you'll say, you know what? I should have done it.
I'm just feeling you out.
What have you seen on the show so far that's been bad, sketch-wise?
No, the sketches are... The whole show is killing, so...
This is what I was going to do, and I said, you know what? Let's have Opie do like an actual character.
Why don't you explain what my role is?
I don't want to give away any of the jokes for when it goes on the air. Everyone will say, oh, I know that joke already. But it's a parody of the... I think it's the Bud Light commercials where they go, Mr. All-You-Can-Eat Buffet Guy. You know, is that the right beer?
Right.
Yeah, but it's Mr. WNBA Stalker, we salute you.
Yeah.
And then it goes on and on.
And what would...
I'm not going to give away any jokes on the radio.
Not giving away any jokes, but what would Opie be wearing?
Yeah, because Wardrobe called today, Jay. What are you doing to me?
You'd probably be dressed a little bit like Dustin Hoffman and Rain Man.
No way.
Like almost like a flasher stalker kind of guy?
What? Just a guy that you probably would want talking to your kids.
Okay.
But it's a funny thing. Coke bottle glasses I was picturing Opie in.
What's the location?
We would be first we'll be at Staples Center.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll be at Fairfax High School Gym, and then we'll be on the soundstage at Moore Sports.
Come on, look at this, Opie. You're multi-locations.
I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of excited.
That's very cool.
So when you were saying NBA stalker, I was like, oh, these guys think I'm pushing a fag sketch on them again.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. When does the skit go gay? A lot of the Jay Mohr skits go
Never.
It's all
about
gay.
You trying to get WNBA women in bed with you, and you telling your friends at work, like how you have Lisa Leslie's home phone number. He's a big liar.
All right, see, now you're telling the jokes.
So I have a speaking role?
Get a restraining order.
Does he have a speaking role?
No, but the entire thing is
Jay
about
knows I
that
stutter
guy.
too much.
What?
You know I stutter too much.
He'd go,
No, but we have other things when Opie gets to L.A., God willing, if he has the time. We're shooting like 6 sketches that day because we have the stage for the day and we want to knock out a lot of sketches.
Oh!
Because what we do now...
I want to be an extra in a few other ones.
Well, no. No extra. You're getting lines. We're utilizing Ope.
Nice.
Wow.
This is like when Nomar goes down, you got to have Lou Merlone come in and hit triples.
Anthony, I got to say, I think we're ready for TV again.
Well, at least one of you is.
You are.
That whole XFL thing
I'm still feeling a little shaky about the XFL thing.
That whole
Anthony,
thing left a bad taste in our mouth, but I think we're ready to put our faces on TV again.
I told both you guys, the moment you get here, it's just you're on, period.
Yeah.
So, Anthony, I guess Opie's a little more of a self-starter here.
Well, I guess so. He's going.
This is like when Andrew Loog Oldham separated Mick and Keith from the rest of the band.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy. It starts like this. Someone is suggesting I should dress up like Rupert Pupkin.
Rupert Pupkin. King of comedy, absolutely.
Come on, my spot. I gave you my spot. My Best of Jerry. I gave you my Best of Jerry album. Come on. Ma. I'm doing something.
I like Anthony's Rupert Pupkin dice impressions.
Ma, come here. Huh? My Best of Jerry. Oh.
No, you, Jerry. No, you.
This is my pride and joy.
We have, and the week Opie's going to be there, we have Tom Brady and the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Look at that, a Boston show.
So we'll work, Tom doesn't come in until the day of the show, which is Monday. But we got lots of shenanigans. And the best, we're looking for a hot chick in Hollywood, recognizable, famous hot chick, like a Carmen Electra type something, and do a sketch like that also. Where Opie could, after being WNBA creepy stalker guy, actually have him be like the boyfriend of hot chick.
Jay, so I'm going to be wearing some kind of nerdy outfit?
I don't want it to be too nerdy. I want it to be like he could live in your neighborhood.
A little dangerous.
There's some guy, I think just like the Rain Man jacket that Dustin Hoffman wears, with maybe like a science teacher shirt and big glasses.
Yeah, that's good.
And just, it'll be fun. This is what I was going to do. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to have Opie do it. But if Opie doesn't want to do it, I'll just shoot it Wednesday because I know it's going to be fun.
Oh, you got to do it.
I got to do it.
Come on,
I'm
commit.
flattered.
Ooh, he's creepy.
Come on, you got to.
I better get a laugh.
What hasn't so far? Come on.
All right.
We got other stuff too. We got a South Korean talking about the World Cup, and he owes it all to his supplement dog. And he's actually eating dog. It sounds hacky, but we have Bobby Lee from Mad TV. He's going to do it for us. He'll make it very funny. And if you watch more sports tonight, we have hey Jim.
Yes.
You know Nick Swartzen?
Yeah, I like Nick.
Nick Swartzen and Bobby Lee is dressed as Michelle Kwan, and Nick Swartzen is Roller Boy. And they get in a fist fight at the end of More Sports for no reason whatsoever.
Very nice.
We're really weird.
Very nice.
There's a lot of fights on that show.
Everything ends in a fight. Well, tonight's I was talking to Ian Edwards, and he said, you know what I like about our show? Everything we do ends in a fight.
Yeah.
And then tonight's, who do we have tonight? D.L. Hughley and Kyle Turley. And Kyle Turley hits me over the head with a guitar tonight, so that ended in a fight, too.
Hey, Phil Mushnick trashed your show.
Well, the day that guy is a dot on my radar is the day I should retire.
He really is a non-entity.
And people are asking me about it, like, do you want to do a joke about him? And I was like, are you guys out of your mind? My parents live 15 miles from the Lincoln Tunnel. They read the North Star Ledger. They've never heard of him. So why isolate the rest of the entire country?
Right.
Talking about a guy that the only reason you read it while you're taking a dump is because you want to see who he's complaining about.
Just bitching all the time.
He's just a jackass.
You know what he is? He's a middle-aged, irrelevant, fat guy.
Right. He's probably one of the guys that did not vote Nolan Ryan first ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I got to be different. I got to be the toughest nails voice. He stinks. I hate his column.
Well, a message to Phil Mushnick. Whatever you write about my show, the people watch the show and they disagree with you. And thank God human beings are involved, so people can read whatever he writes and say, no, actually, I've seen the show, and what this guy's writing is retarded.
He did complain, however, that Jim Norton has never been on the show. That I agreed with.
He also said I had a pronounced bulge in my crotch the first time he wrote about it. Pull that up. That's in print.
Nice.
That was his way of slamming the show.
Was that really in print?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Jay Mohr always has a pronounced bulge, and I don't stuff it, man.
You know, knowing you, though, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I'd be too self-conscious about it. And with my luck, I don't wear underwear, so with my luck, it would fall out the cup of my pants.
It'll do the Spinal Tap thing where the cucumber went down halfway down his thigh at the airport security.
Jay, you got to do that just for our listeners, because now, you know, we've talked on the radio. Just do it. Don't say anything about it. Just really stuff something in there.
When I wore the Depends diaper when we went sumo wrestling, it did look like I stuffed my crotch, but it's just the way the Depends diaper pokes out to allow for your dumpage.
Jay, I got to ask you about politically incorrect. Do you just always want to lean over and punch Bill Maher in the face?
Oh, every time.
You make some really valid, intelligent, and funny points on that show, and he's looking like, no, I know the way things are, Jay. And he's so pompous, and I notice you're dressing much better these days. There was a point where you would get on Politically Incorrect, and Jay's out there with his T-shirt on and jeans, and now he's wearing those goddamn suits that he wears on the show.
That's right, baby.
How much are those things going for a pop?
I don't know, because they just roll in my way for free to wear on TV shows.
Very sharp,
so
Mr.
the
Mohr.
victors or the spoils, gentlemen.
Very sharp.
No, Bill, you know what? Actually, I've never had a problem with Bill, and I know he's crazy. I know he's been rude to people, and I know he talks very condescending. But for whatever reason, when he and I speak just one-on-one, he's just been really normal with me, and I have no problems with him. I know that's probably not the good radio-friendly version of that story, but it's the truth.
How come you weren't one of his last guests?
I was. I was on the
You were on
show.
His final show?
No, not the final show.
That's what I mean.
Last week was all the guests he liked back.
Oh, I thought the last show he said he's hand-picking everybody, his closest friends. And I was like, well, I guess Jay doesn't fit in.
Well,
the closest
that's all right.
friend thing.
Part of my Disney deal is I get more than the TV minimum to appear on that show. That's why I've been on it 85 times in the last 6 months.
A little extra cake.
I get a little cha-ching. That's Yao Ming's cousin, cha-ching.
Cha-ching. All right, Jay, we got to let you fly.
So, we got lots of stuff in the hopper for you, brother. It's not just WNBA Stalker.
Well, why don't you get, like, Rosie O'Donnell to play that role?
Because it's got to be a guy. Because part of the joke is that it's filled with, like, lesbians, but this is like there's an actual guy that goes to those games. We want to know who that guy is.
All right, right on.
And his name is Opie.
I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you tomorrow, Jay.
Oh, I cannot wait. Anthony, you're missing out.
I know. I'll get out there.
Opie's going to be a TV star and leave you in the dust.
I know. What am I going to do?
It's going to be like Jerry Lewis teaming up with Hal Wallace and getting rid of Dean.
Jay, you're like separating us.
No, I'm just joking around.
Anthony and I, we're not used to doing things by ourselves.
That's all right. Well, you know, it's good you get weaned this way. This way you guys can make ancillary income down the road on your own and then, come back together. Even Keith had a solo album once in a while.
That's all right, because, Jay, tell you the truth, even if you do team up with Opie in some way, shape, or form, I'll still be there when you two hold a softball game.
I knew it! That's beautiful.
I'm screwing with you, my friend.
That was beautiful. I almost thought I was out of it. I thought I was going to hang up the phone without a mention.
Yeah, you thought.
Next year.
You know what? I apologize.
You're probably sitting there the whole time like, I can't believe they're not going to bring it up.
No, I was actually really thinking about, you got me thinking about WNBA Stalker. It's going to look really amazing. I was actually being the executive producer thinking, but you know what? I did say on your show I would be there, and I did not show up, and I apologize to you guys.
Next year,
but
Jay.
also everyone there, I really apologize to. It sounds like I'm sucking ass, but you know what? I'll send you a tape and the production schedule of what I accomplished on that day.
Yeah, because we want proof.
I'll send it to you.
It's fine, Jay.
It's another show I have that's going to be on television that I can put you both on.
It's all good, Jay.
I'm telling you, we're all going up together.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. We might do another softball game by the end of the summer.
Yeah, I don't think I'll make that one. I'll say I'm not coming, and then if I come, it'll be a surprise.
And everyone, you'll be a hero that day.
No, I'll get pelted with rocks and garbage. Who are you kidding?
Like when you struck out the first game.
Oh, I was the gayest guy on the field. Not since Ozzie Canseco stood in that batter's box was there a gayer man on the field than Jay Mohr.
That's a good reference.
Opie struck me out.
That's right.
Slow pitch softball.
That's why I think you're finally getting me back with this WNBA stalker thing.
No. There's no tricks here, man. I need you.
All right, cool.
We're going to do good stuff. There's no tricks. This is television. I can't. You know what? If I trick you, it's not going to be. If I trick you into doing something not funny, as the executive producer, I've wasted my production dollar filming something.
Anthony and I got to admit, the gay massage bit got a big laugh.
I'm telling you, brother.
You know?
But you know what?
We missed our chance.
No. Everything happens for a reason. You don't want to be rubbing my thighs. This is better because it's an actual character. Oh, but you could put it on your reel.
Yeah, I got some great stuff on my reel. Back to you, Rusty. My reel is pathetic.
Oh, there's a Rusty Staub joke that got cut out of the monologue tonight that you guys might like.
All right. What is it?
We showed a picture of Ronaldo, the guy from Brazil.
Yeah, with his new haircut.
And I said, look at his hair. He looks like one of Madonna's dancers from Truth or Dare. And then I said, he looks like someone Rusty Staub pulled out of the tunnel on Latino night.
Holy cow.
Come on, that's funny. Why'd they cut that?
Because the crowd was like, what?
Oh.
What?
They were like, what? Say, we get the best crowds. We get like high schoolers from Dominguez High where all the gangsters play basketball. We had Suge Knight out there flashing gang signs. It's unbelievable.
That's classic.
Either get them or the old ladies from Regis and Kelly. All right, guys.
All right, Jake.
Look, I'm having a softball tournament. I'll call you.
All right, man.
Do that.
Hey, call me when you land, brother.
Okay.
Did all the producers and everybody try to get in touch with you yet?
Yeah.
And the head writer?
Well, they're calling like crazy. Wardrobe was the last one.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what? You get to keep the clothes, baby.
Thanks.
You get to keep the WNBA stalker clothes.
I'll come to work on Monday with my my outfit.
You and Sandy can play. Sandy can make pretend she's a point guard, and you guys can play Mr. WNBA stalker.
All right.
What?
Thank you, Jay.
God bless you.
Say hi to that lovely missus of yours.
I definitely will.
Okay.
All right, guys. Take care. Bye, Jim. Bye, Aunt.
See you
later, Jack.
Oh, Jay. I knew I waited because he said bye.
Tuttle saying Ozzie Canseco. How long until Norton screams that he stole that name from Ozzie?
I would be willing to bet. Here's why I won't say that, because he probably spells it Ozzie. That's my guess.
He does.
All right, well, exactly.
Hey, Anthony, good news.
Yeah.
Well, good news and bad news. We got some new contestants up on opieandanthony.com for the WOW contest.
What's bad about that? I'm looking forward to...
Hey, there's a looker from Sacramento. Oh, my God.
What?
Check it out for yourself.
All right.
And we'll have some comments next, I guess. Like 4 or 5 new girls just went up on opieandanthony.com. The WOW contest going on. And when we get back, we got to talk about the cause.
The cause.
And, of course, the pilots that were arrested for attempting to fly drunk.
Hi, we're here under your skin, us two a-holes. Hello!
Opie and Anthony. The Opie and Anthony Show.
102.7 WNEW.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Phones are dead. The internet's dead. No one's on the streets here in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Seems like everyone is out of here.
Vacation mode.
What the F is going on in Sacramento, by the way?
What's the matter?
See the latest contestant from Sacramento?
Let me take a look.
The hot streak is so over in Sacramento, it's not even funny. What, Jim? What's the problem, Jim?
Ben just gave me.
What? So?
Just they wonder why their music format failed. Good.
Jim's upset.
I'm not upset at all. I'm
obsessing.
No, I'm not. Ben wrote me a note. I'm just acknowledging the note.
He's pissed off because there's not one single Black Sabbath CD in the studio. And NEW here in New York City used to be a major music station.
Yeah.
There's the world's largest rock and roll library on the wall there.
Jim, that wasn't the route to go on that one. I think you should have said, see, they're so popular and people love them so much they were the first CDs that were stolen when the format changed.
Because that thing was pilfered. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure it was.
Look at the gaping holes, man.
But that's not a very big library to begin with.
It's the world's largest. They said it for 20-something years.
That is not even the largest on 57th.
That's the world's largest rock and roll library. You're looking at it. That is over 30 years of rock history.
Big deal. I have probably that many CDs at home.
Just shows you how fake radio is.
There's some holes in it.
They used to call that the world's largest rock and roll library.
I thought you were serious. I mean, that's terrible.
Hey, we have the vault.
We are serious. They used to say it all the time.
I mean that you really thought that was a big rock and roll library.
The vault down the hall, the locked vault that for some reason is still wasting a space here in this building.
Is there anything in the vault?
Oh, my God.
Oh, jeez. Oh, the archives that are in there.
I guarantee there's some rare Ozzy stuff in there.
So why don't you get into it?
Because I don't care.
I do. Where is it?
It's that locked door.
No one's allowed in there.
By Columbo's office.
The door has never been unlocked.
Look like bookcases, but it's old vinyl and a lot of tapes.
I don't even think there's a key to that anymore.
No, Scotzo took it with him. I took it with me to the queue.
It's old reel-to-reel tapes of just about... I did like John Lennon's last interview.
Interviews with Lennon and...
all sorts of crazy stuff.
Stalin.
John Lennon used to sit right where you're sitting.
Wow, that is amazing. Wow, cool.
Yeah, that's great.
It is great. It's cool.
Whatever, man. Tony, what's going on?
Hey, guys, what's up?
Hey.
Number 67. Christopher. Look the fourth picture down. She looks like that guy from Monty Python. You know, the guy with the short, dark hair that always dressed up like an old woman? I swear to God, that's him.
67.
All right, I'm looking.
Eric Idle?
I'm going to look.
Yeah.
Look, you know what? I mean, this is getting silly now.
I got to give some support to number 63, I believe it is.
Number 67.
Girl from New York City.
Number 67.
It's not bad.
That's not bad?
Dude, I'm telling you, look at the body on her.
Yeah. I guess we might just have different tastes in women, but...
No. I mean, dude, maybe she's not as classically beautiful as some girls, but, I mean, dude, you guys are out of your minds. You're way too picky.
How about 63? She's got to be the winner.
Hold
She's got the real...
Hold on. You're insane.
She has nice little cans.
67 looks like a crack whore.
Nice stomach. No,
what's nice about that?
It's
that fourth picture down, that's not even a woman.
With her Def Leppard hair.
Dude, it is kind of awful and feathered. I'll say that.
Guy. That looks like...
that doesn't even look like a chick,
like a
Jim.
Guy.
It's a chick.
Oh, boy.
Oh, hey, guys, anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you up in Buffalo.
Yeah, we'll get
and it's going to be a good time.
All right, cool.
Look at that hoochie mama we got. Hoochie mama.
Later, thanks, guys. You guys suck.
The latest contestants are up on opieandanthony.com.
Great hands, too.
We got us a hoochie mama in the contest.
Nice rack.
Chicago represent.
Yeah. That's great. And then Jasmine from Chicago.
Hold on.
Headless girl.
Hold on. There is a problem, though. Go to, is that Jasmine? Rick, you're going up. What's her name? Okay, Anthony, go to Kylie.
Yeah.
Contestant number 64.
4.
Kylie has skin cancer.
Oh, my God, what is that?
Kylie has skin cancer.
Where?
It's
on
like
her right boob.
It's melanoma.
A mole is supposed to be symmetrical.
You're right, actually. It could be
And it's not symmetrical.
That's a big blotch.
She should have that checked out.
It's a blotch
She
on the
might
top
have
of her boob.
skin cancer. One of our contestants in the WOW contest might have skin cancer.
Well, if you're her boyfriend, you better TF her quick. Because that might not be there. Wow. That's not skin cancer.
Look close.
All right. I'd love to.
Why are you touching yourself?
Dude, look at the size of the area around Nippy.
He's liking the...
what do you think, Anthony?
Those are implants. I don't know. I'm looking at it. It's above and over to the side of the nip. And, yeah, it's like a blotch.
Matt, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Are you guys nuts?
What?
How can you even question that Gemini could be a girl?
We said it a while ago, but she's not. She or he's not fessing up to it. Philly's not fessing up to it.
But do you leave the picture up so Norton can whack his bag to it?
Dude, it's not enough for me to whack my bag. I want to know if it's a tranny, and if so, are you fully functional?
Would you hit that, Norton, or no?
No, dude, not if it's a guy, I wouldn't. If it was a girl, yeah. If it's a guy, no.
Definitely not?
If it's a guy, no.
All right, I'm just making sure.
No. Unless the lights were out, and it's not gay if you don't ask and they don't say anything.
Don't ask and tell.
Yeah, if you find out later, it's like, you silly goose, you got me.
All right, Matt, thank you.
All right, later.
We do have some hot girls in this contest.
We definitely have some
As
hot
I'm
girls.
scrolling down, and I'm seeing some hot girls.
Rick is making a mug of some girl.
That would be old moose noses.
I just caught him in an unguarded moment. He didn't know I was looking, and just that scowl on his face was really brutal.
He doesn't like old moose noses. All right, Steve, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Hey, Steve.
Dude, that chick Parker from Cleveland, or from Texas, is fantastic.
I think my vote's still going to
Parker
in Dallas.
Dude, those girls know what's going on down there.
All right, Steve. Thank you.
All right.
It's not too late to qualify, ladies. Nope. For the
That's
WOW
a good shot
contest.
right
Go to
there.
OpieandAnthony.com.
You know what? Old moose noses.
Old moose noses.
No, it's
Frank.
O-L apostrophe.
I know. Oh. Frank, what's up?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, I think I got the answer for Christy, number 67 from Sacramento.
Yeah.
Is the station next door to a methadone clinic? Maybe she got confused.
I'm starting to think that Steve Garland got fired from Sacramento because the guy used to really care about the radio station and our show, and he wanted Sacramento to represent in these contests. What happened?
Yeah.
They used to give us nothing but hot chicks.
She's like the mother from Mass. She was passed around the bike club one too many times.
You say mask or mash?
Mask.
Oh.
You mean share.
Yeah, share.
I got it. All right, Frank.
All right, guys, I'm out.
Bye. That's funny. Oh, we got to move on with the show.
Christy looks like Dave Mustaine circa 83.
That's funny.
Dave's prettier.
And Sacramento can't even defend themselves because they're not hearing this yet.
Not yet.
You guys in Sacramento.
Stink.
Awful.
Isn't that great?
Awful
They can't hear it.
representation.
They won't hear it.
Dude,
Awful.
Yeah, I'll agree the hair's a little feathered and kind of, but she's not as bad as you're
It's a
saying.
guy.
Jim,
Look.
what is wrong with
Those
you?
are
Nothing.
man's features, Jim.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Have you been having cyber sex with her or something?
Not
and
at
you don't-
all.
You don't want to trash her?
I don't think I've ever met anybody in the contest. No.
Those are man's features.
No.
She has.
She looks a little bit, she's older gal, maybe late 30s, early 40s. Nah, she's fine.
I want my pictures off the website. That bulge was not there when they took my pictures. I'm coming into New York. I want Rick to take my pictures.
Who's this?
This is Gemini. I want my pictures off the website. That bulge was not there. I'm coming into New York.
That's a scary voice, man.
I have to do it.
All right. What else?
You boys put the lotion on me when I get there.
Sounds like that.
Oh, yeah,
It puts the left lotion in, it takes the left lotion out.
What?
It puts the right lotion in, and it shakes it all about.
Frederica
Turns
Bimmel?
itself around. And... What?
What are you doing, mate? That's not fair. You can't play. But you're messing me up, mate.
He's
Screw me
auditioning
around
now,
now.
Opie. He's auditioning.
Thank you, Mark.
Auditioning? Bloody eat me.
Thank you.
He's thinking we're going to give him the big break.
Oh, I am AAU champion. I am wrestling champion. I am AA Greco-Roman champion, #1 champion.
It sounds like going to pump you up.
I'm going to get down. Colin.
You do good imitation. Sometimes I think I'm actually listening to the person.
It's getting them to shut up.
Clarify what you mean.
It's getting them to shut up. It's a trick. You ass.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to leave me on this long. That's not fair. You're blatant tricking me. O&A. Guess what? By the way, you said you can travel about, 10,000 light years through the universe, but you can't put a fat guy in a canoe because it'll tip over. So,
that's good stuff.
Nothing. No bells ringing. Now, the time you had Perry Farrell on and started talking, you're all interested in what he had to say, and you go, "Oh, this is interesting," and then you get a caller call up. Had something to say on the same thing, but you had to insult that person because it wasn't, someone impressive. You had to follow along with the bit. So I think it's the same problem we all might have with you guys. Don't know when to treat people where and what bit goes which direction. Damn, it's more difficult. I like this silent treatment. You guys are bastards. You can't do anything about it. This is horrible. Free air. What do you do with free air? All right. Christianity is one big, it's an alien abduction if you think about it. Like the lights in the window and visitors, that's an alien abduction story, okay? That's exactly, think about it. Oh, I was visited. Lights in the sky. No star hovers over a house, people, okay? If there's a light in the sky, it's not the, think about it, the moon follows you everywhere you go. If there's a light over a house, it's not a star, okay? And then, God's going to intervene when crap goes down. Yeah, Moses, here, I'm going to show up and free you. No, it's not the way it works. No one shows up and saves you, okay? If anyone came and intervened and helped this guy, here, I'm going to, but beware of my wrath. Yeah, locust. How about killing the firstborn? That doesn't happen. That's friggin', God does not intervene like that. Much so, think about
Anthony,
it.
we're going to regroup. We're going to take a break. When we get back, we're going to have Paul Mecurio come in. Very funny guy. Yeah. We still got to talk about the drunk airline pilots.
I know.
And also Cosby and the Mystic, all on the way on the Opie and Anthony show.
These people are like, oh, Jesus, Yeshua, oh, Mary. They're showing up by the millions. So think about it. Even 2,000 years ago, what did the Hebrews are supposed to think? Oh, they're like, it's God.
Let me lick that off.
Coming soon to the Opie and Anthony Show. Sex for Sam. 3.
107.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
WNEW.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Old Jimmy Norton in the studio today. Like always. Paul Mecurio outside the studio with a film crew, Anthony.
Yeah, what's he filming?
I don't know. We'll get into it in a minute here. He's entering the studio now.
Hello, gentlemen.
Camera's going.
Norton, hello.
Hello, I'm busy. Oh, look at him. He's ready. Ooh.
What is
Get that camera out of my face.
I asked him. He said it was okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
He's standing on top of me, but it's fine.
Okay, Jesus. Oh, nice to see you guys.
What is this for?
This is for BeThere.tv.
BeThere.tv.
On the, what's something called the web, the internet.
Oh, that thing.
You guys hate this
That's
already.
Fad. That's a fad, the internet. Right?
Yes.
It's like the hula hoop.
And no one else is around in the city, so they needed me to they needed someone to follow around, so they called me up, and they're following me around.
So they're following you around?
Yes.
During your day's events?
Day's events leading up to
the Opie and Anthony appearance?
I don't know. Why did I agree to this?
With wearing my Voyeur Bus T-shirt.
I know, with your
oh, come on!
With your catchphrase T-shirt.
Thanks. That's awful shirt.
All right, okay.
Although I have one, I like it, but
I deserve it.
Yeah, well, Paul is wearing his Kathleen Put Your Goddamn Clothes Back On T-shirt.
All right, it's queer. All right.
And he's drinking out of his Kathleen Put Your Goddamn Clothes On coffee mug.
Hey, Mr. Assisted Living Socks and Sandals, shut up. Well, shouldn't you be watching your stories right now?
Stories? Well, I didn't know that,
What are you doing with white socks and sandals and that Chelsea haircut? Are you auditioning for Cabaret? What time is your
audition for Cabaret. You're going to totally...
Wow.
Oh, my God.
He's attacking today.
He's really making fun of you.
No, I came...
He's really making fun of you.
I came to work today with my inline skates, and then I just threw my sandals on, and then there are Tevas, and I got white socks. Who cares? No one's looking at me. They're not filming
anymore.
Me. Now they're looking at me, and now they're filming me.
Hey, Opie, put your goddamn socks on.
Oh, man.
Oh, I don't feel so bad now for having comic on my license plate.
So this will be seen on... when? When can we watch this?
When can we watch it? Alex, tell them when we can watch it.
You can watch us in next week.
Next week. Wednesday.
You just need a fast connection.
Next week.
Right.
And
you should have all your white socks cleaned and dried by then, shouldn't
and
you?
what website?
What's wrong with my white socks?
You're out with sandals. I mean, I know.
Who cares, though? No one's seen me today.
You look like you should be picking fruit and then going home and taking a nap.
But I haven't even left the building today. No one will ever see these.
No, you didn't
until you pointed it out.
No, Norton was talking about it.
I noticed them immediately. That's the first thing I noticed with your legs crossed in those awful white socks and sandals.
Wait a minute, my legs weren't crossed.
Yes,
they were.
Are they gold toe socks?
And second of all, we're just hanging out. Who cares?
Listen.
Why do you care how I dress?
I don't. You just look like a European AIDS patient. It bothers me.
You do.
Fredo, pull over. I want to get some fruit.
Shouldn't you be holding me up on the highway going 40 with your directional on?
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
it's
man.
not that bad.
Listen, sunburst guy here. I can't get it out.
Jesus. I was sunburnt like a month ago.
I know.
Now he's going to attack Anthony.
I was sunburned a month ago, and I didn't say one bad thing about you, Paul.
You really did. You just let it sit.
So why are you attacking?
I'm the nice guy.
Is this the new Paul Mecurio?
No.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Why are you attacking?
Yeah. I like it.
Because
Boss and Patrice aren't here. You can be nice.
Yeah. No one's going to read you the riot act.
I think Norton's pissed at me.
Not at all.
Well, you're ripping off Ozzy. With the camera following you around throughout your daily events. So Jim gets pissed that,
You make a valid point. I did not realize that.
Thank you. I was just going to sit here and take it.
Rich has a comment. Go ahead, Rich.
I'm curious. Homo Opie with your sandal socks there.
Yeah.
How bad is it in comparison to Norton's Spider-Man T-shirt?
The Spider-Man T-shirt beats my stupid Tevas with white socks on.
Yeah, you're right. I won't deny that. But I pointed out that it was
You
awful.
walked the streets of Manhattan in that T-shirt.
I've also picked up a prostitute that turned out to be a man. I've done a lot of stupid things.
I did that
That doesn't excuse white socks and sandals.
I did that
Who cares? No one's going to see me.
Wow. Why would you wear that T-shirt? Are you that into the movie?
Oh, you showing the picture? Yeah, look at the picture. It's great.
No, the answer to that has to be yes, I'm that into the movie. Because if you're not, it's even...
That's not. One of the interns...
Oh, my God. looks like a homeless pregnant woman.
Tim, the
He's
intern,
in the movie, by the way.
gave me... Yeah,
that's right, you are.
I never saw it yet. She gave me the shirt, so I just wore it. I knew it was a bad choice, and I was rapping with
I'm getting crap for wearing a Kathleen Turner shirt.
It's different, though, man, because I realized it was awful. And I acknowledged it before anybody else did.
I know it's awful, too, but I mean...
I acknowledged it, and I wasn't being followed by, two pedophiles with a camera.
Those are some strong accusations.
Please, let's hope.
Can you back that up?
What does Rich Voss want?
Hey, Richie!
Hey, Voss, you gonna help me out today?
Why? What's the problem? Hey, Paul.
Yes.
When you were working Bananas, did Kathleen stand up in the back and say, "Be more funny"? Is that what I heard happen?
She was late for my show because she walked out on yours.
Oh, yeah, please. If you pulled out Paul's bottom lip, you could see pounds per pressure you're supposed to put in there. It has your marking.
I like that. How many people wrote that for you?
Oh, please. What horrible campsite are you plugging this weekend? You stink. Let's bring him in at 6:45 right before the vacation. What the hell? We'll throw him a bone. All right, with his dumb shirt.
God. At least I'm not talking from a toll booth on my day job.
Oh, that was really bad. You are really bad. You are the Frenchie of comedy.
Where are
you?
Boss, where are you calling from?
I'm my youngest daughter's basketball game. She starts her night league.
Oh, okay.
So I'm at the game.
Oh, you're not dodging her?
No, that's the youngest one.
Way to interact with her on a real meaningful level by calling into a radio show during the game.
What's that?
That's a very strong accusation Paul made.
I know. That's true, Paul. That's true. But maybe we'll bring her to a game in front of 6,000 drunken people at a stadium. Maybe we could do that. We'll also bring my wife so she could see me not play.
That was a good point, too, Paul. That really was. I mean, I don't want to.
I can't believe that you. I can't believe you're
the guy who's Jewish but pretends he's German. He plays at both ends from the middle.
That's true.
At the softball, you would have saw that Paul's wife snuck off with Lynch because he was starting and he's a guitar act.
Wow, you are on. You must be taking Gotham writing courses.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, please. Paul, I heard a rumor about you. Don't make me. Hey, Paul, is that rumor I heard about you? Should I bring it up on the air? Is that true, or should we let it slide?
What is it?
I heard something really bad about your job, and I don't want to bring it up if it's not true or if you can't defend yourself.
Oh no, there's nothing bad about my job.
You didn't really?
Yeah.
You didn't get fired?
No.
You didn't hear the rumor that's going around?
Oh no, I didn't get fired.
Oh, okay.
You didn't get fired, no.
Oh, okay, because there was a rumor that you were breaking into other people's notebooks and taking their material.
Oh, really?
Yeah, is that true?
That's a long journey there, Rich.
Wow. Wait, no. That's why I said I didn't want to bring it up. That's what they were saying, and I was sticking up for Paul.
Shut up. Way to stop a good-natured ribbing fest. Hey, I hear your wife's a whore. Let's cut all the kidding. Hey, I hear you stole. That's nice.
Is it true you killed 3 people and buried them in the field out in New Jersey? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, but you're kind of stuttering. Oh, boy, this really brought this conversation to a dead halt. I was on fire until I brought up the true story.
Yeah, there's no reason to get mean. Everybody's having a good time, elbowing each other, laughing.
I'm not getting mean.
Hold on, boss. Someone wants to talk to you here.
Oh, here we go.
We'll get out of this. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, boss, you big nose, juicy, sucking comedy Chernobyl faggot? How dare you talk to anybody about being bad? A new funny original joke is coming to me, but I'm dodging it. You douchebag, the first comic to make an entire comedy club wished that they had ear cancer. You fat dick, look at you. You think you're helping your kids? They interviewed your kids and they asked them what they wanted for Christmas. They said a father who's not a 0. You dick, I'm punching out.
Wow. And he knows when to leave.
Wow, that was
look at him. He left on top.
That was DeVita.
Lisa Lampanelli, checking in.
That was DeVita.
Whoever that was on fire. I couldn't understand a word he was saying.
It wasn't complimentary.
So, Paul, you wearing the shirt I gave you?
Yes, I am. And I'm getting a lot of stuff for it.
You gave him that shirt?
Yes,
well, yeah, but after I was done using it, you cleaned the stains off it?
Yeah, there's white stuff on the back.
I know. I figured I'd indirectly give it to him.
Hey, where's your first white guy on Def Jam shirt?
Where's that? I can't even believe you're talking. We're not even talking about Black Sabbath right now.
You know what's stupid? This is how dumb you are.
What?
The man who once told me because I said the word permeate that I had a good vocabulary. You really are a third-grade boob.
You do really have a good vocabulary.
I was trashing Mecurio, not you, stupid, but you didn't get it. It's got to be so obvious for boss to get it. I was touting one of your accomplishments and joking that you should wear it on a T-shirt like this horse's ass.
Oh.
And of course you get defensive.
With an Ozfest shirt and a Spider-Man shirt on the web.
I don't deny it.
No, you don't. You can't avoid it by saying, "Oh, I admit to the stupidity of it." It's still stupid. It's ridiculous.
But I acknowledge it's stupid. I can't defend it.
I admit I'm fucking a hog. That doesn't make me gay.
Exactly. I think there's
I know I got a D in my mouth.
But that doesn't mean there's anything up.
I don't think that's a very fair example. That to acknowledge an Ozzy shirt is different than acknowledging.
When did you become Clarence Darrow all of a sudden?
I'd rather have a. Who the hell is that? Who is Clarence Darrow?
He's a famed lawyer.
Why should I know that?
He invented the word permeate. Come on.
We all brought it around.
Frank from Manhattan has a little jab at Voss. Talk about going a long way for a bad joke. Voss did the baton death march of setups for a bad joke about Paul being fired. That was a long way there, Voss.
I know it was. I heard a rumor. I wanted to straighten it up because Paul's a friend of mine. I didn't want any bad rumors going on.
I didn't know there were any rumors going on.
Hey, dude, do you own a camera with a zoom lens? This guy walks right up to you with the camera. Exactly.
I know, the thing's right in your face. There's a zoom on there, right?
Take him to the whiz after this and get him a zoom.
There's not a zoom.
Oh, wide angle.
I don't think they want you to be in their face.
I don't care.
All right, boss. What are being reprimanded now?
Well, hey,
I'm sorry.
Step back a little bit. They don't like it black in their face unless there's a yam bag hanging off it.
What, hey, you guys have a good 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's not sincere.
Hey, Paul.
Yes. That's perfect.
You got him.
How long did it take him to hang up?
I know.
Those little hands trying to reach up to the phone. It's on the desk, so he's trying to slam dunk it way up there.
He doesn't know, but he just dialed 911 by accident.
He had to get out the step ladder.
Hitting send instead of end because he can't read. Hey, dumb Jew.
Damn, where's the step stool? I need the step stool to hang the phone up. Let me get my younger daughter. She's taller. Goddamn boss. Well, that's always nice when he checks in, right?
Yeah. Well, you've left Comedy Central.
Sort of.
Well, that's what he was getting at, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh!
I didn't know that either, actually.
Voss knew that?
No, I didn't leave Comedy Central. I'm still there. I'm still working on the show.
Oh, okay.
You are.
Then what is he talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
You leave one job and get another one?
No. I'm still there.
Right.
I'm still working. I don't know what he's talking about.
Give you a chance to defend yourself if something weird's going on that he said.
There's nothing weird going on.
Okay. All right.
Never mind.
I probably will be leaving at some point, but not right now.
Just like everybody in every job they have. At some point,
he's dodging our questions.
He is dodging something.
I'm going to be doing warm-up. I'm not going to be writing on the show in the near future because I'm going to be doing more stand-up.
There you go.
Okay. You got an Emmy.
Yeah.
Where else is there to go from there?
6 years.
6 years. You got the Emmy. Where else is there to go?
What's
the matter?
What's going on?
I don't know. He looks like he's going to cry or something.
No, nothing. Everything's fine.
You all right?
I am the luckiest man on the face of the earth. Do you have Paul Mecurio disease? It's called Lou Gehrig's disease.
Kathleen, lean.
Oh, my God. Norton's turn. I feel like he suddenly turned on me.
I like you. I have nothing to do with you personally. It's just that shirt has to go.
All right, okay. I won't wear it again. All right. It was a bad... I had a moment of bad judgment, all right? And oh, shut up. Oh, shut up.
Not a knock on you as a man or as a performer. It's only as a shirt-wearing individual.
Yeah.
Had to be addressed.
This is true.
So if you're not writing for the show, you still have like tidbits when you come in. I liked when you came in with that guy that was chased by the what was he chased by? Snails?
Oh yeah, I have a guy today. I have another one today.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give it to you whenever you
What was the other story? The guy that was chased by...
Ticks. He had 150 ticks attack him.
He got attacked by ticks.
And the whole question is, how do you not run away from ticks?
Run away from the ticks.
Are you that pathetic in life that you can't just run from a field? I mean, you literally could sit there and knit a sweater before a tick could track you down.
It's not like a cheetah.
But I have a guy that...
what happened to the camera guy?
He's right there. Now, okay, so now you're worried that he's not in your face.
Yeah. No. I was wondering where he went.
Opie wants to use this as some test shooting for his Hollywood debut on the Jay Mohr
Am I going to see you sold out totally like in 2 weeks, see you in margarine commercials and stuff like that?
You never know. This could be the...
What are you going to... Oh, you're going to be a stalker, right? An NBA stalker?
WNBA stalker.
Dressed like Spuds Buckley.
Shut up. Spuds Buckley.
Why would you want to stalk lesbians?
Exactly.
Jay will have it all figured out for you.
He's going to figure it out.
Don't worry about it.
I got to turn this shirt inside
He's
out.
faxing me a script.
Why? It's all right.
The shirt's what it is.
Yeah, who cares? We all have like a little...
Look. Commercial break. Oh, what's the matter? Can't get anybody to go. Can't get
that is perfect.
I didn't even attack you with your shirt. He did.
I did. I mean,
you're not defending me.
Well, because now we're all looking at the shirt.
Yeah.
We all have horrible shirts on today.
We have Whip 'em Out Wednesdays and Catchphrase Tuesdays.
All I'm saying is because he brought it up, now we're all looking at the shirt. See, I'm not even looking at your eyes anymore. All I see is Kathleen.
Jim's shirt is very colorful.
It's bright.
I'll say that. It's very...
my idol on it.
It's an Ozfest shirt.
It's a great Ozzy shirt, right?
Got Ozzy's face on. It's all green, like an underwater kind of green look.
Yeah, a little...
It doesn't look like Ozzy at all.
It's very colorful.
A cool shirt, though. I just
it is
love
a very
the
cool shirt. I'll give you that.
We all kind of got lame shirts. No one could really talk about their shirts today.
It's not a lame shirt. No, it's not.
Well, we didn't know that a camera crew was coming in today.
Well, you certainly have your hair ready for it.
I would have worn the sandals.
All cut and tussled.
Exactly. You want some Rave? Number 3 Ultra Hold?
That is the worst sports shirt I've ever seen, though. No one's ever heard of the Cape Cod Breakers.
That is such a Gap shirt.
It's a I think it's an Abercrombie shirt.
That's like a team Michael Skakel used to play on. Nobody knows who they are.
Where when you go to Abercrombie or the Gap, and they make it look like it's been worn a few times, but it's brand new. Like the lettering's worn off.
It's Cape Cod Breakers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know a camera crew was coming today.
By the way, it's like 95, so make sure you wear your old man pith helmet with the fan in it on your way home. We don't want you to get too hot, heat stroke, and pass out. People with the white...
Making fun of the White Sox.
Yeah, I know.
All right, I'll leave it alone then. All right, again, sorry.
No.
When did this become... This is like the Third Reich here.
Thank you.
I'm being edited. What is this?
Anthony...
That's subtle dig. Again.
Anthony helped me out. I like that.
Because I enjoy it. It's just happened again. That's all. I'm enjoying it.
All right, something's coming at me. Norton's running around. He's getting a pen. This is bad. Yeah, he says that.
What are you doing over there, Jim?
Nothing.
Hey, Paul, you got a story over there? Shut up.
Shut up.
What did I do now?
All right, I got a story. You want the story?
Yes.
All right. You ready? Well, I got to wait because Norton...
Yeah.
No, I'm just writing
What are you writing?
Just for Rick. Maybe you could wear that. For those of you that can't see, because it's a radio, it's a shirt that would say, "This is legal, isn't it?"
This is legal, isn't it? That was Rick's big quote before he got arrested.
See, now that would be stupid.
Everyone needs a catchprise.
I'm sorry, Paul.
Oh. Don't even step into the foray there, Rick.
I like Paul's shirt.
I actually, you know who made that? It was my artist, Andrew, my buddy.
Andrew Gore.
Yeah, man.
He's a very talented artist.
Did he really?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, he's guy from D.C. He's terrific.
I thought it was very nice, and I've gotten some other stuff from people about this, and I thought it was very nice.
See?
Oh, I wanted. Can I say congratulations to a friend of mine?
Sure.
Joey Sanagate works up at the Boston Comedy Connection, and he's getting married. He's engaged. Congratulations, Joey.
Didn't he listen to yesterday's show?
Wow. No, what happened?
He's a whole recap of my married life, and it was hell.
Yeah, but you're happy now with your love.
Well, yeah, but you know what it is? When you're married, it sucks.
Wow, that's profane.
Everyone's getting really
profane.
Yeah. Everyone's getting pissed off at us. Go ahead, Rob. Rob, go.
Will you ladies stop nattering about your clothes and your marriages and say something funny, damn it?
Did you just say nattering, you horse's ass?
Nattering?
Should we cut all the bunk?
I said that for you, Jimmy.
Thank you, Angel.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Paul, you got a little story there?
Yeah. This is out of Bogota, Colombia. You ready? Hikers stranded in South America. And do you really want to hear this?
Did they find Pablo Escobar with a Medellin cartel T-shirt on?
Shut up! You know, I'm not going to try anymore. I'm not going to try. Why do I try? Now you're like... Can
I speak for the group?
Yeah.
It's a risky move.
And that doesn't mean you attack me for another 10 minutes, because I'm just going to state the obvious, okay? I think you might have to change the shirt so we could get some comedy done.
Right, hang on
God, he's doing it right now.
Shirt inside out.
Oh,
right.
God.
Paul, turn your goddamn shirt inside out.
Oh, God.
He's changing his shirt.
Look, I can see in the video monitor. He left the room to change. And I can see it in the video monitor.
That's good thing.
Go, look.
There you go. Now you just have a black T-shirt on.
No! Is that good for you, too?
Put your goddamn C back in your pants.
Wow. Was that what that was?
Well, I wanted you to see because of that Kathleen, put your goddamn clothes back on, tattooed.
I don't like the fact
all one line.
Paul doesn't wear underwear, and he has a small mule.
Oh, God. The guy whipped it out. Don't tell him it's small.
Mushnick will never write about that one.
Yeah.
Does that pass FCC regulations?
That was horrific.
You can see that.
Can we see that on the web?
Do you want to see it again in slow motion?
No, that's okay.
That's okay.
How's this, okay?
It's like a porno site now.
I like the shirt.
You take your white socks off now.
But I have athletes.
Ah, there it is. That's the problem.
Jesus. Now, could you leave that on?
Fair's fair.
I asked for...
What do you want?
Nothing.
What's wrong, Jim?
Nothing. I wanted light with skim milk.
Oh, he's all upset about his coffee.
Dude,
he's turned into such a prima donna.
All I need is coffee a certain way.
Can you tell we got 1 hour left before a little vacation? All right, the story. Let's.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Bogota, Colombia.
All right. You guys aren't going to give this any legit.
Come on.
We haven't done
Colombia
anything.
mountaineer slowly begins freezing to death, right? He's surviving for 24 hours. His only warmth coming from carefully measured doses of brandy. Then suddenly, he reaches in for his backpack for his cell phone, and his prepaid minutes are up. So he's close to death, and out of nowhere, a phone company solicitor is calling him on his cell phone asking if he'd like to buy more time. We called him to remind him that his cell phone was out of minutes. He said, it's a work of an angel because I was lost in the Andes. And we thought it was a joke, but he insisted it was true. So he called for the phone company called for help, and other operators kept ringing him to keep him awake and helping him with hypothermia. I mean, that's unbelievable, and it's an actual story. I mean, the guy is sitting there, and he's got no minutes left. What?
I'm actually, that is amazed.
And you know they charge him for the minutes that they called in to keep him alive.
If that was Sprint, some gorilla just would have hung up on him. Can't help you. Click.
See, that's an interesting little tidbit of information.
That was nice.
I like that.
We liked it.
You guys have set me up. I'm not doing this. You're not even helping out here.
Well, there isn't really anywhere to go. It's just kind of a nice story.
No, we could be sitting there going,
and Anthony and I left on vacation 2 days ago. We're just watching.
That is
on autopilot here.
Interesting in the story that he got reception in the Andes. I can't get it on 6th Avenue.
There you go. There's
getting reception in the mountain.
Exactly. You know he was going, I'm stranded. And they're probably going, you don't have to be stranded anymore with 4,000 free weekend and night minutes.
Right.
The guy, all right, forget it.
I like that one. That was good. No jokes.
When did you turn on me like this?
What happened?
Why am I turning on him?
I'm not,
Don't hang me out to dry.
I'm not hanging you out to dry. Who cares if you stab your buddy in the back? What's the big deal?
And by the way, you'll be stabbing me in the back where my Kathleen Turner logo is. You made me turn my shirt inside out.
Now, if he was on the mountain and ticks were chasing him, now that story takes on a whole new level. It's great. It's all right.
Guy's going to be walking around with a T-shirt. I was out of minutes, but I'm alive now.
Yeah. All right.
They had to get it.
What's wrong? Everyone all right? I didn't turn on you. He did.
No, I know.
You know Jim did, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay.
Shirt.
Doesn't there have to be a turn for someone to turn on somebody?
Well.
Hey, he's got another story.
You want another one?
Okay, yeah, please. Help us out here, Paul.
Prisoner flees jail in a cardboard box.
You're not feeling confident about this one, are you?
You say to me, you got stuff? I'm like, yeah, I got stuff. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. And now you're totally
saying
go back to
Speaking of prisoners, by the way.
Yeah.
Speaking of prisoners, they actually arrested Frank Morris a week ago because he was seen walking in San Francisco with an I broke out of Alcatraz T-shirt. And
what a giveaway. The guy should have known that would tip him off.
Hey, why don't you put that in your bank of sounds, my Kathleen chant? Put that in there.
We played it?
Yeah. I don't have it in this.
Yeah, program it so you can hit the button.
That's not me. Rick programs the goddamn thing, and he's always half-assed.
Put my life on the line. You can't even put it in the box.
Come on, Anthony, you're half of this.
I don't have it. Oh, God damn.
Good callback.
Rick, why didn't you just tell me I was coming on to be the guy who gets it today?
No!
Why did you just tell me?
I want to hear the prison one.
All right, I got.
And we didn't say anything
yet.
We didn't say anything, Ant. Right?
Not a thing.
All right, let's go.
Here it is.
I hope you grow up and your womb is barren.
I like that one.
Thank you very much.
See, we got your stuff in our machines.
All right, prisoner flees jail in a cardboard box. This is Berlin. German police have launched a manhunt for a convicted murderer who escaped from a cardboard box. He outwitted guards by concealing himself in a box that that had been given to him. He had been working in the prison. Shut up!
He outwitted gods? Zeus was looking for him, and he outwitted him. He did just say outwitted God. Did you catch that?
I did.
Let the guy read the story.
Are you feeling a little pressure today?
Yeah.
Not even
camera crowing.
You sound like Opie on the Sam Adams read.
We're just sitting here listening.
I just had the boom mic stuck in my hair. That's how close he was.
I know.
See, he got
right. Rick had the line of the day. John Entwistle has a shirt that says, I used to play in the Who, but now I'm dead. Funny, man.
That is funny.
New girl up on opieandanthony.com for the WOW contest. Hey, I want to talk to Wheelchair Fred.
Oh, you're going to love Fred, Paul. Paul?
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Oh, hold on. What's wrong? Do you need a beer?
Yeah, I need a beer. I asked for beer like a half hour ago.
Yeah, let's drink, man.
What's up, man?
Why is he getting?
I'm with you.
Why is he getting sad?
No, I'm not sad. I'm fine. Shut up.
I want to talk to
dropped your head.
No, I was watching and listening. I'm fine. I have other stories. I'm not reading them. I have another thing that I came up with. I'm not doing it because you guys. I'm set. I got a big target on my head.
Hey, where's Fred in the I'm not gay, I'm desperate sweatshirt?
I'm not gay, I'm desperate.
There it is, his catchphrase. Wow.
T-shirts coming soon.
Yeah. Let's do it! Oh, she really does have one.
Yeah, she got one of her Let's Do It t-shirts.
Everyone should have a catchphrase T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's what I learned today. Fred, what do you got?
Good, you want. I need a new shirt, NEW sticker.
You need a new shirt and an NEW sticker?
I love stuff.
A lot of stuff?
And wow, yes, I need a few dozen wow shirts.
You need a few dozen wow shirts?
Yeah.
Fred, hold on, man.
What am I listening to?
What am I listening to?
What is that?
The hell is that?
Hey, that's what people were saying about 10 minutes ago.
Wow. Wow, I'm going. You can see me at Caroline's Monday and Tuesday night, July 8th and 9th. Good night!
No, stop.
Fred is what? What's up with him?
He's
an ass.
He's an ass. Eric, what's up?
Yeah, after hearing Mecurio tell that story, I don't know why he's not the host of The Daily Show. That was an unbelievable delivery.
He did kind of.
Yeah, could you try it again?
Yeah.
All kidding aside.
Which one?
The prison one.
I got the prison one. I got a turtle one.
I want to hear the prison one.
I like the nature stories, but
German police have launched a manhunt for a convicted murderer who escaped from a cardboard box. The 27-year-old Yugoslav outwitted guards by concealing himself in a box he had been given.
Oh boy, it happened again.
He had been given. Shut up, Norton.
I didn't say a word.
Shut up.
I didn't say a word. You might fold under questioning.
I might. He had been working in the prison's box folding department. Don't ask me why they have a box folding. It appears. Shut up. It appears he got it into the box. A truck driver unwittingly transported the box out of jail, and the prisoner jumped off the vehicle unseen, combing the area using helicopters, horses, dogs. They were not able to find the man. The box is marked "Fragile Murderer" inside.
Okay. Was it really marked that?
Did it say that in the paper?
Oh my God! I've never seen him like this. He's very angry today.
Don't be angry. What are you angry for? He's supposed to get
It's the end of your run. I come on with stuff. I put it on the table.
He's asking a serious question, though.
I know.
Yeah.
Of course it didn't say "fragile murderer" inside.
Because they would have caught him if it did.
I think so.
Or perhaps he might have been in the factory, and as a joke, since he folded the boxes, who knows, do they print them? Well, maybe he, as a joke, printed that on so no one would really think there's a murderer inside.
Why didn't you set yourself up better? Because it all just ran together. I didn't know.
All right, we'll do the turtle now.
Or maybe since he was in the...
All right, we're going to do the turtle.
Like when Jay Leno does that, then there's like the pause.
Don't say that.
And then he gives you the stinger at the end, and then you know it was a line that he wrote.
And you're like, who's that?
I didn't know.
Who's the guy wearing the "I'm the host of the Tonight Show" shirt?
A scanty, outwitted god.
Right. You know, they do a good job with that. It sounds like a serious story, and then you know when the zinger comes in.
The biggest mistake I made.
You just ran it all together there, Paul.
The biggest mistake I made was wearing this shirt.
Say a fragile murderer inside.
Yeah.
You know, and then everyone laughs.
And then you mimic it. You do pantomime to really get the joke across.
Yeah, you got to move on.
Just let us know when the stinger's coming.
The stinger.
I don't know what the
stinger is.
You know
that what Dino used to tell that, you know,
Frank puts it over the top.
Let me know when the stinger's coming. That's like old school.
I want to hear the turtle story.
I got the turtle story. I got Jane Clayson.
Turtle?
I want to hear the turtle.
I want to hear the turtle one.
You want to hear the turtle? All right. Swimmers relieved as giant turtle is nabbed. This is also in Berlin. This in the car in the
Your
box.
stories are never from this country.
It can never be confirmed.
Right.
Stories from some European nation.
You're like the Weekly World News. You can't confirm any of this.
Was there a Sasquatch spotted by this turtle?
Waiting for the dog face story.
In a shirt with a big footprint on it. I am Bigfoot.
The turtle was wearing a shirt that said, I spotted Bigfoot.
Oh, that's funny.
All right.
Turtle in the I'm good in soup shirt. Yeah. All right.
What's the matter, Opie? Can't get anybody to go out and yell at Kathleen Turner. I'll do it. Oh, really? Okay, that's great.
Dude, I'm not attacking you.
So nice to me.
You did
so nice to me.
You did.
And then,
wait, what was the jab I did?
No, the whole
people
thing.
were wondering
the whole
about 10 minutes
vibe
ago.
today.
He came in here and gave me 10 minutes.
Is it the whole vibe?
Yeah, the whole thing.
I
Even
threw
from
2
you,
lines
you
at
and your
him.
passive-aggressive corner and your little passive-aggressive goatee over there.
No.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Paul, if you've noticed, I always stay out of these things.
He really does.
I always stay out of it.
I apologize.
You attacked my sandals, my socks,
Yeah, but I
my
had
haircut. You went after me, and
fairness,
I
Paul,
gave
you
you 2.
did.
I gave you 2 jabs.
That's true.
You're the worst, Jim.
Dude, what? Who cares about you guys being the ones that pay the salary and him just being a guy I know? Who cares? That has nothing to do with it.
I pay your salary?
Well, you know.
What are you, insane?
Not technically, but, you know, you say bye. I'm done.
And Lord knows we're thinking about it.
I know. Believe me, I read the message boards. I want the old days back. I'm dead.
All right, listen. First of all, I'm not attacking Paul Mecurio. I want that.
No, it's not an attack per se. There's a
you gave me 10 minutes, a 10-minute beating, and I just punched back a couple times.
That's fine.
All. We're good with that.
I
told
love
you
each other.
we left 2 days ago. We're not even here. You're not even looking at us.
Rick snickering. Shut up, you Puerto Rican. He put his fat ass in my camera shot too. His hairy Puerto Rican chalupa ass.
And you're pulling out your junk.
Ooh. Yeah, you did show your mule. I mean, I'm not trying to say anything, but and now you're insulting Rick's
You were
ethnicity.
totally a Nazi sympathizer. You are. At the core, you were the guy. No, down the street.
Yeah.
You've done some amazing stuff for our show.
I'm getting no support today.
I want to hear the turtle story.
You're leaving me hanging out. Shut up with the... All right, here we go. You ready?
What happened with the turtle?
Swimmers relief. This is Berlin. Reuters.
Reuters, and it's got to be real.
You really thinking of firing me?
You can have a T-shirt. I've been fired by O&A.
Dude, that's a boss move. I really... His boss is like nothing bothers him in 10 minutes. Really?
Do you think?
You'll have a T-shirt. I stink and O&A don't like me.
Were they serious?
Oh, yeah, he stinks. I don't like him. I should wear that shirt.
All right, we're going to take a break.
What happened to the turtle?
That's a teaser.
We'll do the turtle.
Oh, God, that's a tease?
No, well, we wanted to...
I just want you to know this is going to be an awkward commercial break.
Oh,
See, you didn't even have to mention that. We all knew that.
It's going to be awkward.
Why'd you have to bring it up?
Now it's double awkward.
I was going to turn off the mics and go, hey, you're doing a good job for us today. Give you one of these.
A little chin tap.
One of the hey, fella.
Oh, see, that's where you jump in. You say you don't jump in, passive-aggressive.
No.
You just jumped in.
Let me tell you why, to describe to the audience what the chin, the
but you didn't
fist
say
on the
fist
chin
to
thing.
chin. You
because
said fella.
yesterday we had mentioned that's the hey fella. It's nothing against you. You're being, and this isn't about you now. I'm thinking you're coming across as a little paranoid today.
Yeah.
This isn't a bash. This isn't you're coming
I blame
across
Rich
just a
Voss.
little paranoid.
No,
right.
it's not that.
Rich Voss brought up a touchy situation. I don't know what it is, but and since then it's been a little weird. I think
Rick,
it's been
you
a
are
little weird.
uninvited up to Rhode Island, by the way. You're not coming up.
What's in
You're
Rhode
on your way.
Island? I didn't get invited. What's in Rhode Island, man?
My
Bigfoot convention.
There's a giant turtle and a guy, and they're shipping that guy in the cardboard box. He's coming.
They're all going to Berlin.
And I'm having a gross of T-shirts made up. We're gonna sit around.
A little party gift at the party.
Thank you. Someone's finally laughing at what I'm saying today.
Very funny.
Thank you for judging me.
I didn't say anything.
You become the
oh my God.
That was a little judgmental.
That was.
Okay.
I'm not trying to say nothing, boss, but that was a little...
It's an uncomfortable
We're
situation.
trying to have to get his car ready. Pull the car.
I'm just being uncomfortable, and I'm just trying to answer.
He just felt like he had to
I'm
help the
having in
situation.
Rhode Island
He was helping you out.
A cookout.
I'm having the Mountaineer guy with the cell phone, the guy, the murderer in the box, and the sea turtle are all coming to my house up in Rhode Island. There's a little beach house that my parents have. We're going to hang out. And I was going to have Rick and his wife to come up. And I before I came on there, I said, Rick, you should come up for a weekend. And now that I've been totally sandbagged by this show.
But why didn't you invite us?
Oh my God.
You wouldn't come. You're so whatever. You know, you're busy buying.
What?
We would go. I've never been to Rhode Island. I mean, I would love to go.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Paul?
Camera crew going to be there?
Yeah. Be there, TV.tv.
.tv. What is it? What's the site that people can watch this on?
Be there.tv, correct?
Correct.
Be there.tv.
All right. He's yelling at Be there.tv. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not like Yahoo.
Yeah.
You know, I might have to be reminded of it.
Ron Palillo got a little mad on the camera over there.
Oh, God. Now he's starting to attack his supporting staff here.
He's starting to attack himself.
Joey Sanagate, get married. Good job, Joey. Love you, buddy.
Let's shout out. What?
All right, anyway.
Oh, he's not getting married?
He's not getting married.
Who's not?
Oh, he is. Just say he is.
He's getting married.
Yeah.
He just got engaged. Nice girl, Katie. What did you write on that page?
Nothing.
All right, we're going to break.
Steroid.
It's going to be very
Puerto Rican
uncomfortable.
steroid.
Why are you attacking him?
Yeah.
Why did I come in with this crew? It's because you guys are here. They're not going to let me have any legitimacy. Boss, call back in. It was actually better when you were on the phone.
Racist epithets are not tolerated here, and Rick being Puerto Rican has nothing to do with
his spandex.
Exactly. Or his quaff.
Just don't pull your mule out anymore.
I'll do it right now.
No, it's okay.
I actually wouldn't mind another look at that.
All right, here.
I'm not looking.
You got to look, though. You got to really look. There.
Oh, my God.
He's stretching it like puppetry of the schlong.
Picture.
He just stretched it into a wind sail.
But it's like a baby mule with an elastic bag on it.
I'm going to zoom in on that with the wide angle.
Go ahead. Get in there. It's clean. I showered and I put baby powder on it.
Wow. Oh, well, then.
Here, wait. Let me handle the mic now, too.
Last time I saw a mule like that, it had a diaper on it.
He's using props for laughs now.
See, that's low. That's low. What are you doing?
I'm just hanging. I told you I'm doing nothing. At least I'm admitting
There's this thing that you guys created of like, you think you...
What?
He really did just hit you that
What did
ball.
we
He
do?
really did just jab you.
I got
He really did.
You can't, it's like...
You shouldn't come in here and attack.
I didn't attack.
You don't think we know how to play this game? You came in and attacked.
The boss is saying that you kind of attacked. I'm not trying to say anything. It's not my business.
You don't want to get in the middle of this. It's a clean yam bag. Seriously, I showered at 4 o'clock.
All right.
We're gonna break.
Yam bag, though.
Why can't I talk about my yam bag? You can talk about any time you want to talk about a yam bag.
We don't pull them out.
I'm fine.
I've never. I've seen his.
From a guy who's wearing white socks because he has athletes.
He has seen mine.
I've seen Jim's.
In what situation?
I've never seen ants.
I'd love to see ants.
I heard a girl. I heard
ants either got 2.5 or 11 by 6.
I think you have girth.
11 by 6.
I know it's awful. I can imagine it's monstrous. He never talks about it. He doesn't, like, you'll talk about it, he'll just go and drink his beer.
No, that's all I ever do. I go, watch.
I just know it's revoltingly big.
Another one.
Yeah,
what the hell am I going to have foreskin?
Yeah, you could. I know some Italians with foreskin.
How do you know they have foreskin?
Because I saw them in the shower.
I am completely circumcised.
I'll say.
Very, very spotless clean. You can't keep clean with a peeler, right, Rick?
Hey, Joe from Philly has something. Yes, Joe? Joe?
Yeah, hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, Joe from Philly?
Yeah. I wanted to ask Mecurio if he had an I Heart Rhode Island t-shirt.
I heart Rhode Island. Very good.
Very nice.
You guys roll. Thanks.
All right.
Hey, can we say where I'm going to be at least?
Yeah, sure.
I am being attacked by 4 people at once.
No, you're not. I am so not attacking you.
Rick is writing notes to you.
I haven't read one thing Rick has written down because they're usually very inappropriate.
And I can't read.
You can catch Paul August 10th at the Count Basie Theater in Red Bank, New Jersey. Oh, I'm sorry, that's me.
You suck. You suck.
Tickets on sale.
What's the cover?
I don't know, actually. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you.
Hey, we have an old friend checking in from Boston. Who's this?
Hey, it's Preston Diamond.
Dustin Diamond, what's up?
I wanted to thank Mecurio for making my appearance look like the best in O&A history.
Shut up, you dick. Hey, I really didn't know he was going to say that.
That's true. He has no
July. It's better if you say where I'm going to be.
But that means...
All right, July 8th and 9th, I'm at Caroline's. I'm headlining at Caroline's.
Let it be
July
known...
8th and 9th, Monday and Tuesday.
Let it be known, because then you're going to think I was dissing you there.
No, I didn't give you anything.
I don't have it in front of me.
And I'm going to go.
You always set me up. No,
I'm going. Yes, I am. I go down to Caroline's all the time.
You're not going to go. You never come to see my
That's pretty much
shows.
the only club.
I'm not big enough.
Oh, right. I've never seen you down at Caroline's.
No, you have, but you didn't come to see me.
Court.
You came to see somebody else, and I happened to be there.
No.
I saw you there.
I came down to see you.
All right.
I saw you there a couple times. Very funny guy.
Dan says he came to see you. He probably did, man. He wouldn't lie about that.
The boss doesn't lie.
The boss doesn't lie.
You made fun. You made for a little bit. A little bit. You made fun. A little bit.
Hey, go get your catchphrase shirt.
Are you going to be at the Comedy Connection this weekend?
Keep him here.
I'm going to be at the Comedy
So
Connection.
why aren't you plugging that?
I'm plugging
We're on
that
in
as well.
Boston.
All right. I'm going to be there the 5th and 6th with Dom Herrera. Very funny guy.
Oh, very
Great
nice.
guy. 5th and 6th, Boston Comedy. Joey Sandegate works there. Married. Congratulations. Getting married. Happy for you, buddy. And 8th and 9th at Caroline's on Broadway.
All right. We're going to break it.
All right.
This has been the worst hour of my life.
No. You're just very paranoid today.
Yeah, it's not...
I'm your boss for the day. I'm uncomfortable with this.
No, stop it.
No, Voss fights back.
Whoa!
Opie and Anthony FU line. It's there for you when life sucks.
Sucks to be me.
Call anytime. 212-830-3785.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Longer vocals going back into the show. Man, we're ready for a little vacation, you tell. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Our special guest today, Paul Mecurio. I changed my shirt.
Jesus Christ. What are you wearing? That's one of the shirts we give the girls, the WOW shirts.
It's the WOW baby tee.
Did you see what he was packing? He should be wearing that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait, let's see. Wait.
No, did you wash your hands?
I did. I washed my hands.
Yeah, stop. Twice is good enough.
All right. So now I have a WOW shirt on.
Yeah.
I've become a company man like Norton.
I'm not a company man.
Company man.
Dude, the fact that... Dude,
Shut up! Take it! Just take one!
But I'm just trying to tell you, I don't... 50% of my possessions are being directly responsible by the...
Get it out!
Who cares?
50%. That's coincidence. You have something in common with my ex-wife.
You're such a
She
sellout,
knows
Norton.
what I want to know.
He's calling you a sellout. I don't know why.
You and
why are
I
you
in the
taking that?
clubs together used to be a real down-to-earth guy. Now it's like you come in, I can't even talk to you in commercial break.
You can always talk to me in commercial break.
Hey, Paul, like,
You
hey,
did
Paul,
ignore him.
You do. You ignore me. No.
Well, how do you look somebody in the eye after that raping? What was I going to say? I had to tolerate Voss on the phone. Paul's not really mad at me, is he? I swear to God.
Did he call you out, all
he
insecure?
Hey.
He just wowed you. He's wowing people
No,
through his
stupid. He's
wow
not mad
baby
at you.
tea.
What a nervous Nelly Voss is.
Get Voss back on the phone.
Yeah, I gotta talk to make sure Paul wasn't mad. He's not mad, dope.
I'm not mad.
He gets it.
How is that going to affect my career?
Oh, you know that's
what he
it is.
thinks. Like, somehow Paul might be able to help Voss, so he wants to be friends with everybody.
Voss is more pathetic than I thought if he thinks I can help him.
You'll badmouth him to John
So glad you
Stewart, who
said
will
that.
hurt him with a studio exec. Voss really thinks that way.
That's a good idea. How do I do that again? Let me write that down.
Now Joey wants to defend himself from the Comedy Connection. Joey.
Mecurio, what the hell's wrong with you?
Joey Sandegate!
I'm going to kill you. You know what? Bring Voss to Rhode Island, because I'm going to have him open up for Dumb Air instead of you. I booked you, you clown. Married.
I heard you.
What is wrong with you?
You're getting married, Joey?
Open there. What's up, bud?
Congratulations,
I'm not getting married.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Yeah, I'm marrying his wife. That's not even his kid. That's probably Patrice's kid, too.
Oh, Jesus. Wow, that's low.
Wow. Oh, what are you doing?
Hey, so you got Dom this weekend.
I got Dom this weekend.
Nice.
And you got me. Say you have me.
So
you
you're
got Dom this weekend.
You know what he is? He's a puppet for Dom. He does 15 minutes and just, does God.
Now, Paul, I didn't say that.
Wow.
Joey said that, remember?
Paul.
Yes.
What did you do it? I was friends. Got 85 phone calls. I'm getting married.
That it worked exactly.
So
what are you
doing?
It's good to know people listening to our show in Boston.
Yeah. I just, not a lot of people know, and I wanted people to know.
No, it's not true.
I know it's not
You
true.
better say it's not true right now. Have Voss open up for Dom. And you can say the Dunkin' Donuts are Route 9.
I'm working the Dunkin'.
And hey, he's headlining on a Monday and Tuesday in New York. That's like open mic nights for regular clubs.
Oh my God!
Wow.
All right, Paul, now we're even.
Somebody finally commits in a relationship, and it really just goes up.
Well, I mean, Jesus.
No,
get married.
Paul, I wouldn't take that.
I wouldn't either.
I booked him. He has to take it.
That was a low blow.
Joey, Caroline's, by the way, is right in Times Square.
I know
so
where it is.
Monday and Tuesday there is like... But
it's the summertime, Caroline. Who wants to be inside on a Monday and Tuesday?
That's
Nobody.
True. They'll probably be watching their world champion baseball team. That's what people in New York do.
O&A, you coming down the end of the month for Brewer?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. 28-29, Jim Brewer.
Why don't you ask if they're coming up for me? Why don't you set that up? Who's on here plugging your
Let's
show?
see, Jim Brewer, Paul Mecurio.
Who's opening for Jim?
I think he's actually bringing his own opener this time around.
All right.
You guys can come up for that show, right?
Yeah, without doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clear the air, guys. Good talking to you.
Joey, where are you registered?
Excuse me?
Where are you registered?
Registered with you. Yeah.
Joey's not getting married.
I'm registered at Walmart.
I'm just kidding. Joey's not getting married.
Thank you, Paul.
I love you, buddy.
I'll see you this weekend.
All right,
bye, guys.
Oh, Joey?
Oh.
Nice. He's quick on the hang-up.
Yeah.
Hey, boss.
Hey, Paul, you're opening for Dom? Hello?
Yeah.
Well, just let me say, Joey's not getting married because gay guys don't marry women. All right, anyway.
Paul.
Hey, Joey, if you're listening, I wouldn't take that. You got to defend your manhood now.
Should have stuck to the married thing.
Right. Now he's attacking your manhood, Joey.
Yeah, who
wherever you
cares?
are.
The guy that just pulled his mule out is just calling you gay. It's not a big deal. I'm not trying to start anything. Hey, who cares?
We're all friends.
Do what you got to do.
I'm with Jim. I don't think you were starting something. I think you were just
I think
being
you're
honest.
right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey.
Well, what's up, Richard? Hi.
Hey,
Rich Boss, how are you?
What's going on? So you opening for Dom? Who are you opening for next week? Bobby Collins? You're doing the whole big tour.
Hey, this is not a good way to mend fences.
Yeah, come on.
Right. No, I did call to see if Paul was upset with me. I don't want Paul mad at me.
No, I'm not upset. I don't know. I'm still working at the Daily Show. I'm going to keep working there. My contract is up June 30th. I have a new I'm going to keep working there.
Are you writing
is this
or
a negotiation
Wait,
tactic?
listen to me.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Hey, listen,
it was
Paul.
up June 30th?
Everybody's was. What?
Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
Yes, Rich.
He's talking to you.
Paul, servicing John's store doesn't mean you're working there. Are you still writing there? That was pretty good.
Dude, that's really... He's
Look at him,
implying...
and he's got to go. That was pretty good.
Dude, he's
That was pretty good.
He's going to go and suck Jon Stewart, and that's going to be like your gig. Dude, what kind of an implication is that?
What are you getting at?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nothing. I was just wondering,
You're usually not this mean. What's wrong with you?
He's just right out of the
right?
blocks today.
I'm not mean. I'm not mean.
No, usually
you guys have turned me into this pitfall.
Dude, you were a douchebag long before I met you 10 years ago.
That's true.
You've always been a douche.
I know.
You never make a good impression when you go. There's always a problem.
I know.
One of the first gigs we did on the road, he made a waitress go in and look at my mule in the closet. So
you were in the closet waiting for her to come in.
She showed
I
up.
made a girl the other night at a bachelor party cry. At a bachelorette party.
Boss is telling a joke. Everyone be quiet.
No, I'm not telling a joke. Why would I tell that in front of you? You'll probably take it.
It kind of sounded like a Voss setup, so I think I'll wait.
Listen to me. I don't come into the studio with little tidbits about other countries and little stuff prepared.
Because you can't read. That's why.
Stupid. I'm an
You
average
can't afford
genius,
a computer.
Okay?
You spend it all on tattoos and jewelry, you stupid Jew.
Stupid. Well, what can I write for the show tomorrow so I look good for my big Monday and Tuesday headline dates? What can I write? What little
your womb is barren.
what little tidbits can I write about some little political humor?
Dude, he did call you material tidbits. That's a low blow.
I don't want to cause any trouble.
A little bit. A little bit. We insulted you a little bit. We're expecting a comeback here. That was a little rough.
Tidbits.
Go to your second job and get new teeth, you stink.
Ooh, I can't hear all this because I'm on my cell phone.
You always say that.
What do you expect?
It was another tooth joke.
Yeah.
Oh, he did another tooth
joke? Don't say that in a demeaning way.
Where's your joke? That was something bad.
What was that? It was another tooth joke.
Well, Voss gets a lot of people.
Show me yours.
Big jokes.
Where's your Peabody Award?
The boss doesn't need an award. He's the glue that holds this show together.
Thank you, Jim.
Paul was working Boston this weekend.
Passaic Mall T-shirt.
When are you going to start calling him handsome?
Hey, Paul.
He's so handsome.
He knows it and I know it. There's no reason to say it.
Look at his chiseled chin.
His smile is like like the sunrise.
Paul, hey, Paul.
Yes.
Paul's working Boston this weekend, and his lips are working Rhode Island.
Oh, boy.
Another lip joke.
Wow. I really wanted to. Paul's freakishly large feminine lips have been talked about. There's no reason to. I'm not trying to say anything wrong about your lips.
And so is my teeth.
What happened with the strippers at the bachelor party, boss? I want to know now.
No, a bunch of bachelorettes wouldn't shut up, so I tore into them, and they left, and the bachelorette left crying.
Where was this? Danger Wheels?
No, it's a stretch. I don't work there. It's Stretch Factory last weekend, where a lot of O&A fans came and supported me. Thank you.
Boss, that would be a weekend gig, right?
That was at the Stretch Factory.
What are you implying?
No, I'm just,
I'm going to be at the Stress Factory the weekend of July 11th.
That was really not cool to imply that he can only headline on Monday and Tuesday and he has to drive to Boston in the middle. That was really rough.
Look who spells it out.
He's saying that he drives to Boston just to open for someone. That's rough.
I was just trying to clue people in.
I am headlining.
That's one of my jobs with the show.
At the Stress Factory July 11th through the 13th. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
There you go.
Yeah, a lot of people wait on the shore.
Hey, here's Paul. Here's Paul at the Stress Factory.
Say Stress Factory again. Try not to spit this time. Seriously, because if you're driving, you're going to impede your vision. Impede means get in the way.
All right.
And then you could have an accident, which means you'll hurt yourself.
See,
Go ahead.
I can take it when I'm getting ripped. Paul, why don't you practice?
Oh, boss is telling a joke, everyone.
I'm not telling a joke. I'm just saying, why don't you practice and go, our next act, you might recognize him, Mr. Norris. Say that.
Oh, God.
Jesus. Dude, he's implying that you're a perpetual host.
Hey, stupid, you don't have to explain my jokes. They get it.
All right.
Really?
Oh. Well, okay.
Where are you now? Why aren't you interacting with your daughter at her game?
You really get sarcasm.
Why aren't you interacting with your daughter at her game?
I'm watching because they're at halftime right now.
But you should be talking to her, seeing how she feels about the game. You should be talking to us. You should be a father.
You're telling
I'm a
me
father. I have a 3.5. You want to say something bad about my kid, too? Go ahead.
No, I would never. I'd never talk about people's kids. And don't tell me how to parent. You're opening for Don Irera. Shut up. Okay? I know how to parent.
What is that?
What's that mean? I think the boss is saying that what kind of kid would want to go, yeah, that's my dad, the opening act. I think that's what he's saying. And I really don't like that implication. Paul works hard, dude, and you should lay off him a little bit.
That's true.
Shut up, you lesbian.
You're right. You're right.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Hey, listen, I got to go. I'm going to have a lean cuisine right now.
I didn't know Daffy Duck likes lean cuisine.
No, boss is doing a callback. Boss is the dumbest man on earth. We were talking about low-fat food, and he goes, and he wasn't kidding. He said, I like lean cuisine.
Lean cuisine.
And I'm like, what did you say? And he's like, lean cuisine. The Q sound. The UI is not a Q, you moron.
How did you get a degree? Did you put a gun to a teacher's head and make them fill the forms out?
He doesn't have a degree.
Oh, he just hung up.
Oh, boy.
See, you got him all upset.
See, that's not good, Paul.
Now he'll be calling Norton. Is everything okay with everybody?
Yeah. Are low-fat food-eating people mad at me? Shut up, coward.
You might have went too far with that, Paul.
Dolt.
All right, you can also see me July 20th at the Supper Club, Comedy Gone Wild Productions.
That's too many plugs now.
That's a lot of places.
And it's just no one will remember.
Dude, 11, 12, 13, Stretch Factory, July 20th, the Supper Club, Monday and Tuesday at Caroline's, and then the weekend after that, working up at Don Herrera in Boston. Who the hell's going to remember all that?
Thank you.
Look at you.
Exactly.
That's good.
And be there.tv. And I'm sitting here in this shirt because you guys... And I had all this stuff. I was on the internet for an hour. Shut up.
Let's hear one more story.
Yeah, no.
One more.
And I have this whole other thing that I do. I'm not even reading. I'm not going to even do that thing now.
A whole other thing?
Yeah, it's too good for you. It's too thoughtful.
I want to hear it, though.
I want to hear it, dude. Don't blame me because they...
I've always liked your stories.
Yeah.
Go for the thoughtful one.
Nah, it's too high. It's too high concept. It's too meta for you people.
Oh, too high concept.
Please?
You're making fun of our intelligence, see?
I'll get it.
I'm smart.
No, I know Norton will get it.
Don't try to separate me from the boss. If they get it, I get it. If I get it, they get it. We all get it, we all don't.
Do you got it there?
Yeah, no, we don't go for that divide and conquer stuff around
Never
here.
works.
Do you have it there, Paul?
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I mean...
Wait, are you going to cut me off? Because it's
No.
It's 1:45.
No.
Am I the guy that cuts anyone off? I don't have the buttons.
This thing is tight, man. It feels good. It feels good. It feels good on my nipples. All right, Beach, I got your plug now. Shut up. What are you writing about me?
Just go, Paul.
Yeah.
You want to leave with something thoughtful?
Let's hear the story.
This is a...
yeah.
This is a transcript from the Today Show. Now, the Today Show is a news... Why am I doing this? Look at you. You're not even looking at me. You're sucking on a bottle of water like a camel. You're not even paying attention to me.
I want to hear the story.
Yeah. I want to hear it.
All right.
What's your problem?
This is... I got pretty good guns, don't I? That's pretty good, right?
When you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
I can't believe you're using that on me. That breaks my heart.
I know.
Using what?
You broke my heart.
What, did I use anything, Jim?
What?
You broke my heart, Fredo.
I don't think you did.
Exactly.
Steve Martin's irresponsible.
I hope your athlete's foot crawls up to your face.
Ow.
Kills you.
Whoa.
Devours your skull. Oh, my God. Whoa.
Getting a case of the vapors.
Yeah. I want to hear the story. I don't want any more of this.
When did I become your boy? I don't want to play this role.
No.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
You.
It's our show.
No, he's not. He's fine.
No.
I'm fine.
I'll say you are.
With that circumcised hog.
Yeah.
Meaty.
Back when men.
That's no lean.
Hogs.
That's no lean cuisine.
No.
Big juicy. That's a real lesson teacher.
That's a cholesterol builder. Cholesterol with that.
I want to hear the story.
I'm not going to do the story.
All right, let's hear the story.
I'll do another story. How about that? Here we go. You ready?
All right. Ready.
Did I do the turtle yet? I didn't do the turtle.
You did the turtle.
No, he didn't. He started.
Oh, you stopped. Oh, God. Yeah, okay.
This is Berlin. Reuters.
In Berlin, from Reuters.
All right.
The turtle.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Hello?
Germans banned from swimming in a lake in Munich after a giant turtle was seen there relaxing. The monster has been wrestled ashore and handed over to Munich's University Zoological Institute. Is a snapping turtle is named Dorney. Is thought to have been brought in from a pet shop and later released in this lake where he lived for a decade. He reached 32 inches. People would not go swimming in a lake because of a turtle. These are Germans.
Germans wouldn't swim because there was a 32-inch long
This is
turtle.
where you don't want to help. See, you normally you'd start to riff with me. Now
my mind was all of a sudden.
Hold on. Hey.
No, it was going
wow.
I was just thinking of a German thing. I all of a sudden was brought back to World War II. I was trying to get the German angle going. I'm trying.
And you normally jump in and riff.
I'm not, dude. I was listening to you.
And you leave me hanging up.
The second you finished the story, you started yelling at me that I wasn't helping.
Halfway through.
You did yell at the Anthony half of the Opie and Anthony show and start giving him a bunch of malarkey.
I'm halfway through, and I can already sense that I am being totally undermined.
No!
I wasted my own
We're just waiting for a
stationery on it.
punchline. Where's the punchline?
No, it was a story.
He paused reading the story, and he was just saying that like he feels that everybody left him hanging.
Oh.
You really should work for the UN. You'd be perfect there. They get nothing done.
Oh,
so I was trying.
We're sorry.
I was trying to think of something Germans, turtles.
Yeah.
Like
it's funny. One of the
swimmers.
Nazis put that turtle on their head.
Another
Look like a Nazi hat.
Right, like a Nazi helmet.
This is from another part of the world. This is from the.
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
What?
We're gonna go now.
Why?
We gotta go?
I want to play What Did You Learn?
No, we're done.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tell them where I am.
No. Comedy Connection this weekend.
And 8th and 9th at...
Monday and Tuesday at the Comedy Connection in Boston.
No. This weekend at the Comedy
Oh, Monday and Tuesday, Caroline?
August 10th, the Count Basie Theater in Red Bank.
No, hold on.
Wait, yeah, all right. Well.
I got it. Seriously, Paul Mecurio, Comedy Connection this weekend.
Yes.
Monday and Tuesday, Caroline's.
Yes, here in the city.
Okay.
Nobody from the show except nice people like Mary and other people are going to come, but none of the big shots are going to come like Opie or Anthony.
What big shot?
I'll say you are.
I always go to the comedy clubs.
All right, Ben's freaking out.
Oh, all right.
Is it okay with you, Paul, if we end our show?
Yeah, I guess, but I'll tell you, this has really been eye-opening.
When in New York City, stay at the Park Central, New York, 870 7th Avenue, near Broadway Theaters and Central Park, 1-800-346-1359.